Maybe we start now.
Yeah, I'd say we started now. I mean,
what up? I'm Brad.jpg.
I'm Young Chuck.
I'm Dax. Uptown_dumpster.
Uptown Dumpster. This is a very special episode of the Young Chuck podcast.
Oh shit, it's my show.
Is it the
yeah,
Young
I think
Chuck
we're uploading
podcast?
it to yours, right?
Nice, my
first
show.
episode. of the
I'll upload it to mine,
Shoebird
too.
podcast?
Well, I don't want to split views.
Yeah,
No, we'll see.
Let's
Anyways,
split them.
I'm monopolizing the views.
we're doing a Chuck cast because
Yeah.
I don't have a podcast.
I don't have one either. I've never
so,
done a podcast.
Probably a little closer.
Closer.
I
Yeah,
have-
like you're rapping, dude.
Like I'm rapping. I've
Yeah,
never rapped
like you're about
into
to
a mic before.
What's
I
that?
have ligma.
Who do you?
Ligma.
My shooter is trans. She tucking that pipe.
Adam Killa.
Yeah. Oh, just
A
whatever
damn
rap
killer.
song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
What you kids listen to? Yeet?
I mean, I do listen to Yeet, but I think that's one of the artists that kids these days listen to. I feel like Playboi Carti's one of the
We
big
were just.
ones.
I was just
We
about to bring
back,
up Playboi
ho.
Carti.
Yeah, what do you think of Playboi Carti's new album, Chuck?
I didn't listen to it. I listened to a
listen to
couple
it.
of songs. Yeah, I don't know. It's I think he's doing the song for WrestleMania. He's doing the WrestleMania 41 song. So,
Hell yeah.
but
doing the WrestleMania
and then,
41 song?
Yeah, I think he and Travis Scott have the WrestleMania 41 song.
Oh,
Maybe
Oh
I'm
yeah,
wrong.
I mean that might be good.
I've been waiting to say something about Travis Scott this whole time.
Really?
I've been waiting.
It's been like 30 seconds.
Can't believe it.
Well, for the record, Chuck's been here for a day.
Yeah.
Like a half a day. We talked about this was like the same thing we spoke about the last time we did the podcast, or the interview or shit, whatever. Anyways, Travis Scott. So Travis Scott was supposed to do a concert at the pyramids. It was like Travis Scott at the pyramids was the name of the event. Yeah. It was like in Egypt.
Yeah.
And he was gonna be like they were gonna set up like a stage at the base of the pyramids, and he was gonna like play whatever.
Nice.
And then it was right before the Trample big riot event thing happened.
Yeah, when he turned into
Yeah, when those
Godzilla.
7 people died.
Yeah.
And he trampled them.
And fucking the president or president of Egypt,
President Biden.
the it's not get political.
The president
yet.
of Egypt, Joe Biden.
I can't believe they put Biden in Fortnite. That's so dummy.
I would love to see that. Fuck it, they put Newport Biden in Fortnite. He's wearing the Newport sweatsuit.
Oh, that'd be fire. Yeah, I'd
Don't
definitely
look
buy
that up.
skin.
Put Corn Pop in there too. So
They need to put FNAF in
Corn
Fortnite. They just
Pop?
put Sabrina
Deep cut,
Carpenter in
deep cut.
Fortnite.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, they just put Sabrina
the
Carpenter
fuck is
in
that?
Fortnite. She's like a pop star, like a modern day pop star. I haven't really
Is
heard
Taylor
any
Swift
of her
in
songs.
Fortnite? She's probably waiting on that.
No,
contract.
I know. I think Ariana Grande's in Fortnite.
Oh my God, I should play Fortnite. I love Ariana Grande.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
buy her
Fortnite on
skin.
my
It comes up
computer.
a lot. You
I
know,
don't
The
think I have it
Weeknd,
downloaded,
Bruno
but I have an
Mars.
account. I bought the
Wait, they have
werewolf
skins
skin,
too?
not
They
the
have a
fucking.
Bruno Mars and The Weeknd skin. Yeah, and emotes.
I love Bruno Mars.
They need a
and I
Weird
love
Al
The
skin.
Weeknd too.
They need a Weird Al skin.
I would love a Weird Al skin. They
I
need
love Weird Al.
FNAF skins, in my opinion. There's no FNAF skins, but it's been teased before and fake leaked.
They need a Young Chuck skin.
For real,
I
put
would
the
love
Young
that.
Chuck skin in.
Yeah, and then like you start, like your emote is like you start dancing and it starts playing that one song you got that's like.
Oh damn! Do they have music when emotes
Yeah,
play?
Yeah,
They have some emotes that do music when you emote.
Yeah, they have an
Bam,
NBA
bruh.
YoungBoy. They have a couple NBA YoungBoy emotes, which is really funny for to think about kids doing a Fortnite emote and hearing an NBA YoungBoy song.
Hell yeah, dude!
What
Yeah.
did Travis Scott do at the pyramids?
I was literally about to rap. I was about to like fucking
Circle
hijack
back.
the conversation.
Oh yeah. Get back to the pyramids.
He
yeah.
was gonna do a concert, and the prime minister of Egypt was like, "No, that's not happening." And people were like, "What? No, his tour agency said it because it was confirmed." And he was like, "No, Travis Scott's not coming here, and he's not doing that at the pyramids."
Well,
and
he did just kill 7 people.
I
Like
think,
I
no,
see
it was
why.
before that. It was before.
Oh,
that.
before that.
So,
okay.
and I think that
Good judgment.
I don't remember if
So
they
in
played it or not.
retaliation, he turned into Godzilla and trampled 7 people.
No, I just thought it was really interesting what he said. He said
Don't
that,
laugh. What the fuck is wrong with you?
the president said like of Egypt was like, Travis is not playing at the pyramids because of questionable practices and
Yeah.
lyrical concept. Which I was like, what does that mean? And then I like looked at videos of him performing and like kind of analyzed some lyrics, and I was like, oh, people really do think Travis Scott's like a Satan worshiper.
oh yeah, I mean he talks
which
about
I mean,
like, Satan and shit.
If
I
you've
think.
heard my project, it's like that doesn't faze me, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, some people nowadays are still like that.
I was Catholic. I'm
Like,
coming
well-
back around on it.
Oh, you're confirmed?
Like
no,
Lil
I
Nas
dropped out
X.
before confirmation.
Okay.
I couldn't commit to something I didn't really.
Gay.
Yeah, that's good. I
confirmed.
mean, that's good. I haven't been
Confirmation
baptized,
twins.
but I'm
you
a
got that.
Christian.
You
What?
got that.
You're
free-
confirmed?
No,
No,
he's
I'm not confirmed. I
He's
wasn't
a new
raised
school
a Christian. I became a Christian as an adult. I chose to be a
You're
Christian
surrounded by
like a year and a half ago.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, new Christian.
I don't want to get into this, but I was
Well, you don't have
religious.
to.
I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. I believe in demons and ghosts and shit like
Okay.
that. And there is a thing with like demonic entities and demonology is that you have to understand that like the idea of Christ or God or Yahweh or whatever your divinity is that when you yeah, that's his Jewish name. When you start saying like quotes from the Bible and you start speaking in the name of Jesus Christ, is that shit do be going away and shit do be backing down. I know like the Our Father and the Hail Mary and the Glory Be, and I know how to do all the the shit, and I used to sing the hymns and stuff. So at heart, I'm a God boy.
Oh wait, I'm not talking.
Yeah,
to the
you're not. They
microphone.
can't even hear you. Our
happened during the
God
last
is
winter.
an awesome God.
How long have I been doing that? Maybe I
Since you
haven't-
hit since you were handed the ball.
just for a second. You
Through
really-
Smoking a
him, with
bowl of-
him, in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Oh, I always do this. I always go, yeah, I used to go to church. You know the part where he's like, lift up your hearts, lift them up to the Lord. Peace be with you and also with you. Turn to your neighbor and show them a sign of peace. Peace be with you. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you,
Also with
bro.
you.
Peace
And
be
also
with
with
you.
you.
Yeah,
Peace be with you and also with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Yeah, so it's like well rehearsed.
Well, for me, like since I wasn't raised, like I went to churches a couple times as a kid, but it was always by choice. So for me, like now that I'm a Christian, when I go to church, I don't know the songs that everybody knows, and I don't
Yeah.
know the verses that everybody knows, and
No,
I don't
fuck
know the references that everybody knows. So it's like, I've got to learn all this shit,
Yeah.
along with, trying to keep in the teachings. And I love being a Christian, but I still don't like organized religion.
Yeah,
Like I'm
facts.
still not on the side of organized religion. Like just because I wear the cross doesn't mean I like that.
yeah.
Gay people.
Yeah, we
let's
love
go-
gay people.
Let's go
obviously.
queers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was at Pride
Shout out to
last
the
year.
queers.
I saw Dax at Pride last year. Let's not talk about that.
We won't. But this next Pride will be even more fun.
This Pride's about to be
Gay.
Oh, it's about to be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really that concerned about it. But back on the religion thing that I think is interesting is that Dax wears a cross and I wear Ganesha. So, and I'm not Hindu.
Lesbians.
I like that. Hell yeah. I like that line Lil Ugly Mane has about. No, it's that old Droog. It's in a Little Ugly Mane song on Meteor Man. He goes, I've been that dude since Gwen Stefani was a Hindu.
Nice.
And it's a good bar. I remember when Gwen Stefani was a Hindu.
I don't. When was that?
I
like early
must have
2000s?
been like 6 or 7. I remember hearing somebody say it when I was at the roller rink.
At the roller rink.
Yeah.
I-
Shouts out the rink.
I remember at the
If you know, you know.
I remember at the roller rink one time, I was learning to skate.
Yeah.
And my dad had to go to the bathroom, and he was the one holding me up. I was maybe like 8 or 9. It took me a long time. And these kids were
Nerd.
riding around, and while my dad was in the bathroom, I was alone on the rink. And they're like, "You're too old to be skating with your dad." They pushed me on my face,
Oh my
man.
God!
Yeah. That.
You got your ass whooped at the fucking
Oh,
rink.
they just like I was like scooting along really slow, like an inch away from the railing, and they just like they came by really fast and just hand to the back,
Swoom!
just bam.
They were like, trial by fire, little kid.
Yeah, you better learn to skate, motherfucker.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I mean it was a little rude, but kids. I feel like kids just kind of do that stuff to each other. You got to be ready for it.
I was sick at skating. I want to get back into skating so bad. I was talking about how I used to play hockey. It's the one sport that I wish I stuck with because it was the only sport I was good at.
I've
You'd
been
have less
playing
teeth now if you stuck with
NHL
hockey.
06.
Probably not. We had cages back when I was a kid. NHL 06.
Yeah, for the PS2.
I think I've played NHL
I don't think I've
like
played any.
09 for the GameCube.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Have you
guy.
guys ever played NFL Street 2?
No.
You
Yeah.
can run. It's a football game, but you can run on the walls and
Yeah.
shit. That's a fucking.
We
dude,
used to play,
I can
we
get
used
it
to play
for
Blitz the
GameCube.
League.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
We could write up.
I definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a copy of NFL Street 2 for the house. That would be a perfect party
for
game.
what
man.
what system?
It's a GameCube game.
We have 2 Wii's.
Yeah, we have 2 Wii's.
We were talking about Chuck. Here's a old school topic. Let's throw it back a little bit. I was talking about going to Second Chance to possibly go get some GameCube games because Chuck is big on GameCube and PS2, most
Yeah.
retro consoles.
Yeah.
But the reason I know that Chuck's big on GameCube is because we talked about when you were like tight with like JPEG Mafia, when you were ahead of the curve with him.
Oh,
you
but
went-
that was we were gonna play PS2. We were gonna play Tekken. Maybe.
I thought you said GameCube.
I don't remember what I said. I think I said
Whatever.
we could play some It doesn't
You-
matter.
you
It
told
was a
me
long
that-
time ago. He didn't come over and play video games.
Yeah, but
anyways.
he saw the message later.
He said,
And he was like, "Oh
yeah.
shit! I
But
wish I
then-
would have seen this."
Yeah, but then he got famous, and then he unfollowed
Damn.
me 3 weeks ago. So
Damn, he
Uh,
unfollowed you 3 weeks ago.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about
Recent
that.
wounds.
Let's talk about.
Recent
We
wounds.
don't need to talk about your unfollowing. Let's talk about JPEG Mafia real quick.
Yeah.
JPEG Mafia, his new music isn't bad. I don't like it as much as I like the old music, but also his tweets and his behavior has been unhinged. Chuck,
yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really keep track of any of that.
you were
mean,
like, I think he's an
Same.
alcoholic. I was like, I think he's on drugs.
Well,
he says
yeah.
it in a song. He's like, I've been boxing. He's like, I've been boxing with the drugs. Good thing
I'm
I got
on
a
drugs,
good chin or whatever.
whatever.
Yeah, but he's
you know.
doing famous people drugs. He's doing like
Yeah, that's true. Probably cocaine.
blow. Yeah.
Yeah, cocaine is like the most popular
Yeah.
famous person drug, really.
Yeah.
Other than adrenochrome. Can we talk about that? Let's get to that.
Okay. Real quick, shouts out cocaine. Anyways,
Shouts out
adrenochrome.
cocaine. I don't even think honestly, cocaine, I always feel like it's a mid drug when I'm not doing it because the high lasts like 30 minutes and it
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
Like it hurts to put in your nose and,
Yeah.
and then you're like bleeding and shit. But
Wait,
every
adrenochrome?
time
You're not bleeding, you're not
every
drained
time
out.
I do cocaine,
Adrenochrome.
no,
No,
I'm
cocaine.
talking about cocaine. Every time I do cocaine, it's like I just want to keep doing it. So I'm always like, this shit is mid, and
Yeah.
then I get a little bit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, give me
Ooh,
more. Yeah, ooh.
Yeah, it's nose candy. I hope my mom doesn't watch this. Or
She's
my
gonna,
come
dude.
on.
Your mom
My
is.
mom already
I
knows.
really
Your
hope my
mom
place
is-
of
Mama
employment
already
doesn't
knows
watch
too
this.
Your
much.
mom is subscribed. Your place of employment is subscribed to the Young Chuck YouTube
Well,
channel.
Both of them are getting
Yeah.
blocked.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when I was like 19. I told my mom that I did ketamine when I was 18. So like a
Bro.
year after it happened, her reaction.
What was that last week?
I'm
Just told my
a couple
mom I
years
did
ago.
ketamine for the first time last week.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do ketamine for the first time last week. I told
You
my
told
mom.
your mom for the first time. Yeah.
She was like, "Do you know what this ketamine shit is?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's like horse tranquilizer." And I was like, "Actually, it was made for monkeys and homunculus."
I
And she
did
was like,
ketamine
"What?"
with my bro Godric out in Thailand, bro.
Oh,
we
nice.
were up.
They got good ketamine out there.
He's he.
No,
he's the guy.
no, we are in crypt. I plead the
It
fifth.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all art. All right, we're not. This is all just like
Shit,
just
RP headphone
lies.
users.
Yeah. I mean, I told my mom, and her reaction was pretty much just like, "Why would you
Double
do that?"
mic.
She's like, "Why would you do that?" She pretty much looked at me and was just like, "What? Like, why did you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I wanted to try it." And she's like, "I thought I raised you better than that." And I'm like, "Well, you did. You raised me really well, but some things are just
my mom said
my
like
own
the same
fault."
shit, bro.
Some things are my own fault, it's like it's not your fault, Mom. I chose to do it, not because of you.
Well, I pick and choose my battles. I've never done coke. I've been offered it a bunch of times.
That's a
It's
good
just
thing.
never really
Yeah,
appealed to
definitely.
me.
Damn,
Good.
I can't believe. Wait, how old are you? 30, 31?
30.
Oh yeah, I can't believe.
31? What the fuck is wrong with
31?
you?
What do you think
I
he
thought
is
you.
in the
I didn't know.
nursing
I don't
home,
remember how much
Wow.
older you are than me.
Christ.
I,
Yeah, wow.
Offensive.
I can't believe you're 30 and haven't done. Man, we should stop talking about this.
It's
Yeah, okay,
my
let's get
show.
to it. Let's
it's
get to a
my
better
show,
topic.
and I decide what we talk about.
Y'all
What
heard
do you
of
wanna
this
talk
shit?
about then,
Y'all
Chuck?
heard of these?
You ever
herbal-
do Jenkum?
Oh my god.
No, is that even a real thing? Like I
Eric
read
Andre
the
said he
thing.
did it.
Okay, does it actually get you high, or is that
I
just
think-
some internet?
I
shit?
think it does. I think it melts your brain. It's like
mean,
it's
that
like
makes
huffing.
sense.
Well, okay. So imagine. All right, what's the active chemical? And fucking god, what's the active chemical that would get you high and shit?
I don't fucking
Methane.
know.
It's,
Poop.
it's a gas. Yeah, it's
Methane.
methane is released. It's the gas that is released from your. It's what.
So you're
I'm
just
pretty
giving
sure-
yourself you're poisoning
Methane
yourself.
Yeah,
amphetamine.
I mean, you're drinking a PBR. Same thing.
Methamphetamine.
Not
Okay,
same thing.
that's not.
That's literally intoxication by definition is poisoning of thyself.
It's not
Wait,
the
wait,
same
wait.
thing to drink a beer as it is to inhale fermented shit.
That
I'll say that.
is true. That is true.
It's close. It's
but
close.
you said, why would you poison yourself? And I was like, you're drinking beer.
Yeah, but I feel like there's there's a huge jump there. Who's
Yes,
willing
I
to
agree.
inhale their own
Hey, so-
shit? Let me get a hit of the
Wait, hold
herbal
on. Can we talk
inhaler.
about something I want to talk about?
Yeah.
something?
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Go for it.
So I watched the movie Dodgeball when I was a kid, right?
Hell yeah.
And there's a famous quote in that where he
You
says,
can
like,
dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
well, yeah, but he also says he drinks his own urine because it's
Ew.
sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you can.
false.
Yeah,
No. What?
that's-
No,
that's
no, you
false.
can't.
No,
Sterile
it's
urine.
false. You can
drink it
your own
once.
urine. You can drink your own urine, but it has
I
it
have.
has toxins in it. It's not
Well,
sterile.
yeah, it's part of the.
your
It's not
body
sterile.
excreting all the
you're
shit
filtering
you don't
out
need.
toxins.
Exactly.
But you can
Exactly.
drink
So
it.
your
You won't
kidneys
like it
do.
won't kill you. Like you could drink it.
I'm losing my voice. I've
Yeah,
been
it
drinking too
won't
much.
kill you. And I found that out the hard way after I drank some. I'm like, damn, dude, if I knew it was toxin, bro.
Is that a stand-up bit?
I mean, it could be.
That's
guess.
real life, bro.
That's
What were we
real
talking
life.
about before that? Jenkum?
Jankum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Never done that.
I don't think we need to go into Jankum.
Yeah.
I think
I've never done Jenkum for
I
the
think
fucking
anyone
record.
that's interested
I know
has
people
already
have,
searched it.
Because there was a dude who he like had like he like OD'd on like Jenkum.
No, he didn't.
Yes, because
Sounds like an internet lie.
He
Yeah,
kept
sounds
shitting
like
and
you
pissing in
read-
bottles, and then he'd
No.
let it ferment, and then he would he had like 90
He probably
or
died
100.
of like a million other things because it sounds like he
That's
wasn't
fair.
taking care of himself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
like, you know, when
But what happened is that he fucking died from whatever, and he had all these Jenkum bottles around his house, and like they all started like leaking and spraying, like fucking all that. There was like,
Well,
not
sure,
go into
I
the
have a
detail-
couple bottles lying around my house, but that doesn't
Ew.
mean I use them.
Yeah, well, I think
It doesn't
also,
mean I do them still.
It also doesn't mean that it killed him. You know, if I just had, I think
the
that
only reason they
I-
found his body is because of the stank. That's the wrap
here's
up
my
of the story.
here's my Jankum.
Whatever.
Here's
It
my
happened.
here's
I'm
my
pretty sure it
opinion on
happened.
Jankum.
I don't know.
I've read a couple internet stories about Jankum. One of them was like a 4chan post, and I've read a couple things about it. I think that what it is that some people lied about this crazy thing on the internet, which people used to lie about very shocking thing as they could on the internet. And of course, inhaling your own fermented shit is pretty shocking. And then I think some idiots probably tried it in real life, but I don't
That's
think
fair.
anyone actually did Jankum at first. I think it was a fucking like just some bullshit, internet bullshit. Especially at the
Yeah.
time it came out on the internet, people were like telling that.
Lying left and right.
Do you know the Jolly Rancher story? Like the old internet Jolly Rancher story. It's just this quick like copy pasta where like this dude was eating a Jolly Rancher and he eats this girl out with the Jolly Rancher and then he like
I've heard a variant
It
of
goes
this.
into it goes into her cooch, right? And it comes back into his mouth and he's like, oh, it tastes kind of weird, and then it's like a cyst or
I heard
something.
it was a Skittle.
Yeah,
I heard it was a Skittle and it was a ball of chlamydia.
Yeah, see, like, yeah. So, like, it's like a
Or gonorrhea or whatever.
but I don't. But
you know-
that story was probably not true.
I also
like, it's
heard-
just some shit somebody wrote.
I heard, God, this is we fucking
Yeah.
hashtag gross out section.
You know, Jeff the Killer too.
I heard, yeah, that's
No.
real. I heard that it was the dude put Doritos and mayonnaise in her cooch, and that he accidentally pushed it too far up.
God, men are the worst.
gross.
And then like
Is that real? I
No,
don't think
I don't
that's-
think this is real. I think this is a variant of that story. He
Okay.
put that up in her, and like the Doritos and the mayonnaise, and then it like something like botulism. Like there was like a petri dish thing, and like maggots grew from like the egg or the mayonnaise or something.
Wait, did
And,
you say grew?
like they like
From
hatched,
Despicable Me?
They
got big
spawned.
nose, huffing glue, big nose, like I'm Gru.
I love Gru. He was gonna
Gru's pretty
steal the
great.
moon.
Minions.
He should.
Yeah.
Minions is the worst fad I've ever seen. You are like
No,
you think
man.
you fuck with
No.
Minions.
I don't think Minions is the worst fad because
The
who-
Minions memes of ladies posting them on Facebook.
Yeah, but they would just be using
those
a
are good.
picture. They would just be using a picture of a dog or something, or like
Yeah.
nowadays they're not even using minions. They're using AI generated bullshit
Not
instead of fucking
yeah,
minions.
I would
So,
take Minions over
yeah,
AI.
bring the minion.
Yup.
Honestly, bring the minions back.
Yup.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know.
Yup.
You know, I want to say
Yes.
I want to say this on the cast.
He got me.
I'm tired of being nice to people. I'm sorry, Brad.
No, go off.
If you use AI, if you use generative AI, you fucking
Whoa.
suck, bro.
Whoa.
Generative AI is stupid. It's stupid. It's pointless.
I know
Don't use
you
generative
put
AI.
me in like I'm
Don't
an
use
AI
it.
defender. I've been saying unplug the shit since the
Unplug
beginning.
it. Don't use
Unplug
generative
it, bro.
AI.
Fuck
And
that
it's
shit.
not for any. It's not for any moral reason. Obviously, there are
It
like.
wastes a lot of energy.
It's not even. It's not even about that. Every AI image looks like shit.
Agreed.
And you can do cool things with AI, but in order to do something cool with AI, you have to input something interesting first. And even then, it's like I would much rather see a less perfect version made on Blender or something.
I'd rather see your fucking stickman horrible I can't draw scribble.
Yeah.
I'd rather see
Yeah.
that than fucking
Like I'd rather.
than some dude with melty like with 6 fingers and like his shirt and his tattoos are actually just a bunch of squiggles.
Well, even when they look like good, you can always tell, and it looks bad. Like
Agreed.
something kind of interesting I saw
But-
done with AI is a person like
Don't train the
inputted-
models.
They trained a model with all their own art. Like they just inputted only
Uh-huh.
their own art, and then they started generating essentially their like AI generating like their own art.
Yeah.
And I still think that's like it's not as cool as if you just drew
You're
something
training
new.
the model still. You're giving it shit to build with other people.
Yeah, it's just it's an interesting idea of
Fuck AI.
but
AI's
fuck AI. Yeah.
fucking
Fuck
whack.
AI is the point.
AI is fucking whack.
lame.
Unplug that shit. It wastes too much fucking energy. If you're still mining Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency in 2025, actually fucking kill yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Like
when the American government falls. none
Whoa,
of that.
come on, bro.
Tech
Too
bros-
far.
Tech bros can die. Like,
I don't think they can die. You know, they're gonna lose all their money anyway. Like America is building up all this stuff, and it's gonna fall. And it's just like NFTs, man. It may be taking longer, but NFTs in 2 years were worth like $600,000
Yep.
and then nothing.
Yep.
Like
it was
in a
big
couple
Ponzi
years.
scheme. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, and now we got meme coins, which are just accelerated
Yeah,
versions
can you believe
of
that
it.
your president rug pulled you? All right,
Yeah.
we need to get off this. We need to get the fuck off this.
Okay, we got to get to a more fun
Hawk
topic.
to a coin, baby.
Hawk to a coin.
Tua, rug pull that thing.
Hawk to a rug pull that's like happened a while ago.
That's like
at
a
this
year
point
ago now. It
You know
feels-
they're making a documentary about her supposedly.
She needs to come back. We need you now,
We need
Hawk
you,
to
Haley
a girl.
Welch.
Yeah.
Haley Welch, if you're watching this, I challenge you
She's
to a
not
boxing
watching
match.
this.
Whoa,
I'll
come
fight
on.
you in the ring for charity,
Whoa.
bitch.
Whoa.
She's in a private jet right now
Dude,
on
I'm
the way
gonna
to
be-
some like
I kick
event.
the shit. All right, let me know.
Dude, I hate to break it to you. I'm
We
gonna
might
be in
need to
Haley
censor that.
Welch's corner if she's fighting you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What?
be in. I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'll be in.
Bra-
I'll be in
No
your
way.
corner, Brad.
No.
We can. Me and Chuck can be like rival coaches.
Yeah.
It'll be like
Yeah.
the ultimate fighter.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
The ultimate fighter.
fuck
Yeah.
dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys are gonna fight a girl.
And
What the fuck is
when
wrong
she
with
knocks you out, I'm gonna cry my eyes out, man. When
Yeah.
she lays you out cold, I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
It's gonna ruin me, man. I don't know what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
fucking off button her ass, bro. Fucking
I don't know.
Pop!
I don't
I'm like
know.
this for all the people you rug pulled. They're stupid
No.
anyways. I don't give a shit.
I think
really don't
I
give a
think
shit.
my favorite thing to come from Hawk Tua in general, as an entire thing, is talking talk Tua, which
Oh, God.
is an Instagram page where these two guys talk very sophisticatedly about the Talk Tua episode.
Yeah.
and it's not like high art, but it's very fun to watch these
They're
guys.
probably just
like-
misogynists.
I think it's
You're the misogynist. You're the
you
one
don't-
fighting
Hey,
her.
if you don't
Yeah,
think Hawk
yeah.
Tua, let's just be real, guys. If you don't think Hawk Tua is funny, you're a misogynist. Let's be
Whoa!
real.
Thank you.
Let's be real.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't think Hawk
You
Tua is
don't
funny,
think Hawk
you
Tua's
hate
funny.
women.
Yes.
Oh, do I not?
Yeah, and you know what?
What
If
hat
you-
do I have
hey,
upstairs?
Shit.
If you hate Taylor Swift, misogynist.
I hate
Misogynist.
I guess I'm
I
a
hate
misogynist.
misogynist.
Yeah, I guess I'm a misogynist.
Misogynist.
I hate this
Damn.
segment of the podcast.
Me, feminist.
Yeah, when Brad edits this, it's all getting cut out.
No,
What's
it-
your
no, we're
favorite? What's
keeping
your
it.
favorite piece of feminist literature, Chuck?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
Wait, Frankenstein.
Oh yeah,
Frankenstein?
that's a good call.
Mary Shelley by Mary Shelley. Is
Who's
that her
the-
name?
I can never remember her name, and we're using my phone to record. Who's the? I always reference this.
We don't need to pull
Who's
out our
the
phones.
female author who killed herself by shoving her head in the oven?
Sylvia Plath.
Is that it?
Is it Sylvia
think
Plath?
that might be-
I
I
think
think
it's
that might be
Sylvia
correct.
Plath. I know Sylvia
You know,
Plath
she was
killed
like a
herself.
poet or like a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Sylvia Plath you're talking about,
Yeah,
but I
she was
could be
just-
wrong.
she was, like,
I don't
really
know
sad.
that. I don't know that much about women. I don't know if I could name more than like
Oh, shut-
25 women
oh,
off the
shut
top of
up.
my head.
I got
You
the
couldn't name
best women. I
25
got
women?
Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama.
I mean, yeah, like
Fucking
I'd probably
Susan B.
the first
Anthony.
The first one every time is Amelia Earhart.
Taylor Swift,
If you're
Charlie XCX.
If you're a woman, you should aspire to be Amelia Earhart. She was the coolest
'Cause she
woman.
disappeared and
ever.
never came back?
No, because she flew around the world and shit. She was like a woman pilot and like one of the first to do it. Broke a lot of
Records.
views on women because she fucking was like a pilot and shit. And she was pretty cool, just a cool person. And then she got
here I
eaten
am
by
laughing.
coconut crabs, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So like I think
really?
so.
That's what they think happened.
Well, most likely in the area she would have crashed. It's already documented, like coconut crabs, like those big ass
Yeah,
fucking crabs.
with the big.
Yeah,
hands.
they
Someone
eat-
else was telling me that the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
What
She
the fuck?
probably got. They thought I read a thing, and I don't know how true it is, but that they think they found her body, her skeleton.
They never
like,
found her black box, right? they never
did
found
they
it.
have a black box back
They
then?
had some form of it. Probably
mean-
it probably wasn't as secure as they are now.
I haven't read the article in a while, but either way, she probably like 99% chance got eaten by coconut crabs, like
That's
for
crazy.
sure, or at least like sea life of some kind. She probably got snacked on pretty heavily.
Yummy.
Damn.
Yeah,
That reminds me of Hatchet. Or like you ever play that game, The Forest?
Wait,
The movie
Hatchet by
Hatchet?
Gary Paulson?
Yeah, the book. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the book. Is
Yeah,
the movie based on the book Hatchet?
I think so.
Does he crash a plane and land on?
He's like a boy surviving
Yeah.
on an island.
No. The movie Hatchet that I'm thinking about is a Friday the 13th style slasher.
No.
Okay,
no.
yeah,
So-
different thing.
In the book Hatchet, we all had to read it like in elementary school. In the book Hatchet, he like, I forget the name of the kid. He is like on a plane, and then like it's like a small like American Airlines like 20-person jet, like public transport, and they crash and everyone dies except for him.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he's like a child like in like an island in like a fucking, he doesn't know where he is in the world.
I just remember he falls into the water and he's really wet, and then when he gets out, he gets attacked by mosquitoes.
I don't
And
remember
that's
that
the only.
part.
That's the beginning of the book, and that's the only part I remember.
I remember the part with the fish in the dollar bill and the berries where he throws up. And then also he's like the plane is like half submerged underwater.
Yeah.
So in order for him to get into the plane, he has to swim underneath it. He has to like hold his breath and like get in like it's all like totally submerged at this point. So like in order to for him to like get supplies and shit out of the plane, he has to like hold his breath and dig shit out. And he gets like a med pack. He like gets up into the pilot place and like behind his seat there's like a med pack.
Yeah.
And then like the fucking like plane pilot's dead body like floats at him and he's
Damn.
like he's like
That
fucking
sounds
running out of
terrifying.
breath and there's like a fucking water bog corpse like floating at him. Yeah.
It sounds
Poor
like
guy.
I read Lord of the Flies in school, which is like
That
the
book is
closest
similar.
comparison. Lord of the Flies, I thought was really interesting
Lord of the Flies
and
is
good.
a lot more chaotic and violent.
Oh, I mean, what I loved about that book is like the violence in it, like
Hey yo, fuck Biggie.
you know, you know
That
what?
bitch ass had it coming. Oh,
I don't
fuck
think so.
yeah,
You know
Altamont.
what? You know what? I'm a Piggy defender. I haven't.
That's
heard,
fair actually. I don't really hate Biggie.
I actually think that if he had never been exposed to that situation, he would have been perfectly fine and seemed like a great guy. But when you're put in a survival situation like that, you know,
Yeah.
not everyone is ready for that, and you know,
Darwinism.
most people are not.
Only the strongest survive.
I mean, yeah, I guess humans
My
are really
phone's not
persistent
vibrating.
creatures.
Oh, I'm not using that audio anyways. I don't give a shit.
What audio?
I was seeing texts coming on my phone, and I was like, I hope my phone's not vibrating.
Oh, yeah.
What are
you're
you
using
even
the mic
talking
audio.
about, dude? Our podcast listeners are going to be so confused. They're going to be like, "What text message? What a
What
weird
text message.
segment."
We're using a phone.
Let's try
We're
and
using
keep
a
this
phone to
professional,
record.
for God's sakes, guys.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
have
this
a-
is
we
going
have
on
a-
my channel, and I have very high production standards on the Young Chuck
True.
podcast. If you ever watched before, you know that
Yeah.
I take things very seriously.
The
And I'm very
the
hard
GeoGuessr is
nosed.
always in 4K.
Yeah.
and the camera's always in
There's
4K.
never
too.
any lag.
Can I?
no lag,
Yeah, perfect
no
audio quality.
errors, no
yeah.
visual errors.
Yeah.
Can I nerd for a sec?
Yeah.
You
So
got 30
we're
seconds.
recording off of a Note 20 Ultra 512. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
it's like even now it's still like a $400.
Hey, does that
phone.
one explode?
No, that was the Note 7.
Oh,
I can
great.
talk about that in a sec.
Don't.
So we're recording off a Note 20 Ultra, and we all have three SM58s right now. So we all have matching microphones, and I
Wow.
the only one who
It's
needed
like the Joe
balancing was
Rogan
me.
podcast.
And we sound great.
And
I
I'm
was-
Joe Rogan.
and I'm Jamie.
Who does that make me? Elon Musk?
Dude, smoke the blunt. And we're recording off of
You
what?
could be someone like
it's like
funny
a-
that he has on his podcast. He's got Zuckerberg on there. He could be Big Zuck.
Fuck Zuckerberg.
He'd
Are
be
we
better than
seriously-
Musk.
We're
Just
recording off
because
of
Zuckerberg
Xenix
put on a gold chain and cooked a
825.
steak and posted a picture of him surfing, we like Zuckerberg now?
Sweet baby
Fuck-
Ray.
Fuck that.
Sweet
Fuck
baby
that.
Rays.
Yeah, he loves cooking
I'm just out
meat.
here. I'm just
Sweet
out here doing
baby
some barbecue with my
Rays.
boys, and we're gonna use some Sweet Baby Rays to
I think
lather up these wings.
I think what he was lathering up was made of children's meat, like children like fucking meat, bro. He's an evil person, all right? Just because he posted some cool pictures on Instagram doesn't mean that we should forgive Zuckerberg.
Hey man, if the babies were gonna if we weren't gonna eat them, then like they're just gonna go to
Well,
waste.
I wanted him to beat up Elon Musk. I was
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too. I
and
would
he
have loved
would've.
to have seen
Yeah.
him.
He
swerve.
would have whooped Elon's such a pussy. It would have looked like Wings of Redemption versus Boogie. It would have looked like that boxing match where as soon as Boogie gets hit, he starts turning around.
See, now
as soon
you're
as
rooting
Elon
for
got
him.
punched,
Yeah.
as soon as Elon got punched, he would turn his back.
But here's the
and-
thing.
and Zuck would fucking just chase him down.
I
still hate Zuckerberg.
I would whoop Elon and Zuckerberg in the ring.
They're pussies.
Yeah, because people, I'm like, sure, I don't have a fucking nutritionist like Mark Zuckerberg, but you know what I do have? I have fucking lower middle class
Rage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have the
exactly.
rage built up from
Yeah.
having to work a 9 to 5.
If I saw a multimillionaire in a fucking ring,
I
it's
must
over,
kill
bro.
Elon.
Motherfucking Mike Tyson. Yeah, I must kill Elon. Anyways, the point is that like I'd rip his
Threatening
ear
Elon.
off, and if we were in a UFC like octagon ring, I'd make Mark Zuckerberg wish that motherfucker was never born.
Well,
the ref would have to pull him off me.
Well, like the
Pull me
thing
off
is
him.
like the thing is like these guys like they're trying to rehabilitate their image. Some of them,
Yeah.
Zuck specifically.
Bill Gates did
you
a
know,
good
people
job of
used to
that.
look at him
Same
as
with
a
Snoop Dogg.
very weird guy. So he started wearing a chain. He got a better haircut, and he tries to act like a normal
Wearing
dude.
cool clothes now.
He's out surfing and shit, and I saw people reposting that picture, and I'm like, yo, he's still evil, bro.
I have
like,
no idea what you're talking about for the record.
It's just pictures of him like surfing, and he looks cool, and it's like he's still
That's
an
cool.
evil tech
Right.
oligarch.
Immediately hearing that, I'm like, that's cool. Like I'd
I
like to see Zuck
guess.
surfing. I mean, well, yeah, I don't think he's
Surfing is cool, yeah.
He is directly profited from human suffering, death, and exploitation.
Too much, yeah.
So like, Mark Zuckerberg, it's fucking on, bitch. Banned from
Uh-oh.
Instagram. Banned from
Oh wow,
Facebook.
ban! Yeah, you're
You're gonna
meta.
get
Fuck your
my-
platform. You have the worst fucking social media.
You're not going to
anyways.
be able to use the
Instagram's the only good thing that you own, and you didn't make it.
You're
so
gonna get my
go
account
Zuck
deleted.
yourself.
Go Zuck yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Bitch.
if you get banned from Meta, you also won't be able to use the VR headset because it's a Meta brand.
You think
Oculus
I don't know,
got bought
you
by
think
Meta.
I don't know what a VPN is? You think I don't know how to
VPN.
fucking forge a fake ID?
A VPN. Can you use a VPN on a VR headset?
No, but you use a VPN to make your Facebook account.
Oh,
You make
okay.
your ghost.
Yeah,
And then I'm just
ghost
like,
account.
and then I'll just make my name something impossible that like nobody would ever has of a name as like Dax Dodge or like, you know.
Oh my god.
Um,
Wow.
Yeah, wow, you just putting my full name out there,
Oh,
even
shit.
though it's
And-
public on
and
my
Daniel-
Instagram.
What a sleaze.
Daniel Young. I don't know what your last
Daniel
name is.
Young?
Don't worry about it. Don't say it. You should probably remain
His
more
last name
anonymous.
is Chuck, and his first name is Young.
Yeah.
Who?
Hell yeah.
Come on,
Who?
guys.
I remember the third time I like hung out with Chuck. We were just calling him Chuck the whole time, and I think it wasn't until like the second or the third time we were hanging out, like you turned to me and you were like, "You know my name's Dan, right?" And I was
Who?
like, and I was like,
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
"No, you're fucking around." I was like, "That's not true," and you were like, "No, for real, my name's Dan."
Oh yeah.
It must have
Yeah.
been before the podcast.
Just wait till I tell you my real name, dude. It's
Wait.
gonna blow your mind.
Nice.
Oh my god, you blew my mind just saying that. That scared me
Yeah.
for a sec.
I blew
Yeah.
your mind when the Texas Roadhouse people were walking out clapping, and I told you that,
That was
I
good.
told them it was your birthday.
I fucking my heart. Did a
Yeah,
backflip
your
for a
eyes
second.
went wide, man. You were shocked. I mean,
I hit that deer in headlights.
now
moment.
my plan is I'm gonna give it just enough time for you to forget it, and then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give it like 6 months, 8 months,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna do it out of the
Oh,
blue.
attention everyone here at Texas Roadhouse today. We have a very special birthday in the room. Isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell them you're like 45.
I'm like,
Nice.
I'm gonna be like,
Maybe they'll
Happy
give you.
45th
they're gonna start doing the
birthday.
thing.
Wait.
and be like, kill me!
Wait. What do they give you for dessert?
I think like a little slice of cake or something.
What kind of cake though?
Probably cheesecake
Maybe
or something.
birthday cake.
Oh,
Maybe
cheesecake
like a
would be
little chocolate
good.
slice.
Chocolate cake would be
Usually
good.
they don't have like I've never been to a restaurant where they give you like a normal birthday cake slice. It's usually
Yeah.
just like the brownie dessert
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
ice cream
Oh,
or
I
whatever.
love fucking
Yeah.
brownies with ice cream.
Oh, yeah,
Or
come
on.
blondies or damn.
We got like any
Uh-oh.
favorite desserts? Like I'm thinking like
Cheesecake.
foreign desserts especially.
Cheesecake is my shit.
Dude, I don't know what they're called. Maybe one
That's
of you
like
guys knows
ice
what it's
cream.
called. But Korea, like there's these Korean donuts.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called. I've heard them called Korean donuts in America,
Huh.
but
Nice.
it's like basically made of the same ingredients. But damn, they are so good.
Nice.
Like they are
just
so
got that
good.
little bit of Korean flair.
But you know, my favorite dessert of all time, easily, is the Chinese buffet like rolls with sugar on them. Like just
Okay.
it's just like
Oh,
a
yeah,
roll
those are
with
good.
sugar. Those are so good.
That's basically what we ate at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah,
for,
those-
for,
I mean, it's
for
just-
appetizer.
yeah, just like butter
Yeast-
cinnamon.
yeast rolls is what they call them, or
Mm.
but probably with like Eastern recipe, they probably use like I don't know, rice flour or
Yeah.
No, I'm a
flour.
basic bitch. I like cheesecake and ice cream
I like
and that
cheesecake
sort of
too.
thing.
It's good. What
cheesecake
type
is
of
my
ice cream?
hands down favorite.
I don't know,
Dessert
like
of all time.
cookies and cream or something like
Ooh,
that.
cookies and
or
cream is good.
I like chocolate or like some like.
What do you
black
think?
cream?
About, what do you think
or
about Moose Tracks ice
Moose
cream?
Tracks? I fuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cake
Mm.
batter.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah,
Cake
cookie
batter's
dough.
okay.
Yeah, cake batter.
Like
Cake batter's so
like
good.
a blueberry or any type of berry ice cream.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
generally
Raspberry,
enjoy.
I fuck with hot.
Yeah, I don't really like, I always like the fruit flavored ice creams more than and I like
I enjoy
sorbet.
I like
milkshakes
lemon
as well.
chiffon and stuff. Lemon
Ooh,
sorbet.
Milkshakes
yeah.
are good. I can
Milkshakes.
rock with a milkshake.
Shamrock
I
shake.
fuck with some
you fuck
fucking
with the
steak
Shamrock
and shake.
I know you don't eat
Uh,
McDonald's, but do you fuck with the Shamrock Shake?
I fuck
I
with
could
the
get down
Shamrock
with a mint shake.
It's
I would
not-
rather just have like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I love
though.
mint
Ooh,
chocolate chip
yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
You ever hear those mint chocolate chip haters that they're like,
It tastes like toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
How the
Is it-
fuck does it taste like toothpaste?
it's
Just
mint?
just because it's
Yeah.
mint? Do you chew a stick of gum and you're like, oh, toothpaste?
I love mint.
Mint?
It's
Mint?
No, people that have that opinion.
Yeah,
Like, do
yeah.
you chew it like? Just because it's mint doesn't mean it's toothpaste. Like,
Yeah.
What is
Don't
that?
lost your phone.
yeah.
That's fine. We don't
Fucking.
need phones.
Dude, yeah, it was
I
there
love
on
mint chocolate
purpose.
chip. What?
It's there on purpose.
Are you taking like a creep shot of us?
No.
The camera was like just barely
Yeah,
hanging out.
he's getting an upskirt shot on us while we're
yeah,
while
when
just
we're
have,
all
like-
wearing fucking
we can
pants.
cut to the alternate
Well, I
angle.
Yeah.
just stood up to adjust because I felt like my dick was getting hugged by these pants too much.
Wow.
Oh shit.
yeah.
These pants are a little tight on me.
These
Self-conscious.
pants are
Shouts out Wax Addict. Shouts out Blade.
these pants are
Outfit.
way
Blade shirt,
too
Wax Addict.
these pants are way too big on me because they're my great grandma's
Shouts
pants.
out Pear Bomb.
But shouts out Pear Bomb.
on
The whole
fit.
outfit, yeah, the whole outfit
Shouts
is
out Thailand.
is
What, flea
pear.
market? Where you get
Yeah.
clothes in Thailand?
Yeah, no,
flea
none of the.
market.
Yeah, come on, man, that's offensive.
Up as-
Wow.
it's not
Do
Do you
one-
they
think
even-
that they have
they probably have marching
fleas
sites.
over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
But why would you say flea?
I,
You
What do
think they
they-
have fleas there?
Just call it the
'Cause
market.
It's dirty.
The market.
What the fuck? Why are you?
I'm
what the
fucking
fuck?
around. Yeah.
Yeah, so
thought-
far,
It's a bit,
so
it's
far
a
this,
bit, it's
so
a bit.
far
I
this
thought
It's a
this
bit.
was
podcast,
gonna be like like a chill.
so
like-
far this podcast, we've proved that that Dodge
Oh,
JPEG
no, I'm
is,
just
I thought this
it's
is
a
a
bit.
puff piece.
he's
Yeah.
a misogynist because he doesn't
Oh
like.
my fucking
what-
God.
Yeah.
What did he say? He was a misogynist for not liking something earlier.
Can we not? Can we actually not, please? Listen, we talked about it.
Hashtag
I took the R word out of
canceled.
Conquest, okay? I
Took
only
it out. Took it out. See,
Yeah.
I took it out. Okay, see, it's
I
fine.
only
now.
Yeah,
said
we're good. We're
retarded.
good. Let's go. We're moving right along.
Yeah,
bro.
well, I want to talk about. Let's talk about Joe Rogan.
No, we
you
were
know?
just talking about Blade. I want to talk
Blade.
about Blade.
Oh, we can talk about Blade.
Fuck Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Young Chuck beat the shit out of him with his shopping cart, anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
I
What do you have
whooped
to
his
say
ass.
about? Well, what do you have to say
Can we
about
just fucking
Blade?
cheese about Blade? Can I just gush for a second?
Yeah.
You got 1
I
second.
love Blade. All right.
Nice. That was good. That was a good gush. I like Blade
Yeah,
too.
that was really good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Blade too.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't gotten as far into him, but
Yeah.
I'm getting into him. Like I think it's like beer. It's an acquired taste, and once you acquire that taste, it's really good. I really- I like a
Nice.
couple songs like a whole lot, and every song I listen to I enjoy, but it's hard for me to get into a full project. You know?
Yeah.
Chuck told me I should start with Working on Dying. And the first time I listened to it, I didn't get it. And by the second and the third time, I couldn't stop singing it. And then
Nice.
also I went back and listened to Ever Since after that. I think Ever Since is the perfect place to start. Maybe if you have higher tolerance to experimental music, which you do, because
I
Death
do.
Grips is one of your favorite albums.
And the
or
powers
songs.
the
Fuck.
powers that be is one of my
Bands.
favorite albums of
Yeah.
Death Grips,
Oh,
which
God,
is one
that
of their
album's a
hardest to
fucking-
listen to.
That album's a trip.
It's great.
You should listen to Glue, the Pink album, the first one.
Okay.
That one's rougher than Ever Since, but I fucking love Blade, bro. I love Young
Yeah,
Lean, and I didn't get into Blade because I used to be a huge Young Lean fan, and Chuck was a big Blader, and so I can chalk up all my bladiness and my draininess to Chuck. And I was huge on Young
Yeah,
Lean.
I'm epic.
Yeah, he got me on it. He got
Basically,
me.
I'm epic.
I was dissing Blade. I was like, "Oh, you mean Young Lean's blunt roller?" And Chuck was like, Blade has like more artistic
yeah.
integrity and value in
Oh,
a
shit, I
bigger
said that.
catalog
Oh,
than
shit.
Young Lean.
Did
and
I
his
say
music
that?
is better. Is I think.
Oh
There's
shit!
something
I
along
said
those
that. I
lines.
put Young Lean on blast.
I mean,
now
I mean,
everyone's gonna hate me
you're-
after this podcast.
Yeah,
Young
they're
Lean's
gonna-
gonna be like, Young Chuck says
if you
his
like
music
Blade,
sucks.
you like Lean. If you like Lean, you like Blade.
Well, I feel like
That's how it goes.
I feel like nowadays more people are Blade fans than Lean fans. So I think you're good. Honestly, you'll
People are
probably
really
have
coming around on him.
Well, I mean, a lot of people love him, but Blade is definitely more well known among like the normal populace.
Plus,
I think.
Blade has more features now.
Yeah, he's starting to.
He was on the
expand.
Charlie XCX record. I think.
Crazy.
Oh fuck! Where else is Blade showing up? He is on the Skrillex record.
Was he on the new Skrillex record? I know
He's on
White Armor
Don't
was.
Get Too Close. He wasn't on Fuck You.
Oh,
Skrillex.
okay.
You're
Oh,
not-
okay.
You think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not.
Hey, perfect segue. We
Yeah.
wanted
I
to
was
talk
gonna
about
say,
the
I wanted-
album.
Yo!
Yeah,
Fucking Skrillex is back!
yeah.
It's so hype!
It's so good. It's a great
Skrillex
album.
it's so great to, like, people were blaming Skrillex because he showed up at a... Does anyone know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yes.
Fuck Jordan Peterson.
I think everyone does
Fuck
for
that
the most
dude.
part.
So Skrillex was at a Jordan Peterson rally and people were like, no,
Uh-oh.
Skrillex, you can't hate trans people. We love you.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, fucking, The next thing you know, he's dropping fucking Quest for Fire and Don't Get Too Close. And I don't know how Skrillex feels about gender politics, but let's not talk about that because I don't really want to know.
We can get real deep into that.
Also, fuck Deadmau5. He's a faggot.
Damn. Well,
anyways,
our internet password includes Deadmau5, so that's a bold statement to say fuck
listen,
Deadmau5.
man,
He's a faggot.
fucking Project 56 is so good. Fucking stuff I used to do is so good. Fucking 4x4, for lack of a better name.
You need to make up your
album
mind
title
on this
here.
guy.
Yeah, all his old
Yeah,
shit
man.
is so good, but he hasn't
Mixed
released a good
opinions.
project since
Why
2017.
don't we change your internet? Dude, your people.
Just stop talking about my passwords. What the fuck?
I
Stop.
was
Hey,
gonna
just
say,
hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa.
It includes Deadmau5 in some way. That's pretty vague. How would anyone guess the password from that? My password has my password includes
so
the
many fucking
phrase
passwords now.
Joe Mama in it.
Nice.
And if you can take the rest of my password out of that, then fine, man. But there's no way. There's no way.
Invite, bro. I would
Go
not
ahead.
say-
You can try. You're already logged into my
Anyways.
Google account.
Yeah. I mean, so I have a Google account.
As
Yup.
we all do.
Yeah.
Who owns Google? I
I
think it's some bitch.
probably a board of
No, I
directors.
think it's a bitch. I think it's some chick.
Well,
Or
wait,
some chick is like
we
the president.
completely went over our topic of the new
misogynist
Skrillex album.
I was trying to not steamroll the conversation.
Well, the new, I have a couple opinions. I think it's really good overall.
Run it.
I think it's great.
For the record, we're talking about fuck you, Skrillex. You think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not! Exclamation! Less than 3.
Yeah, so I haven't listened to dubstep in a long time. I was into Skrillex in like 2014 when I was like 12, but it's been a long time. And to be able to get back into him and feel like I used to feel listening to his music feels
It's
feels
nostalgic.
really good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like Druids is a very nostalgic
Shouts
track
out Gene
for me.
Jones. I gotta show you that
Druids-
Gene Jones record, bro.
Druids really sounds like I swear to God I've heard Druids in a Captain Sparkles video, even though it came out in 25. It's like I've heard this, not in a bad way of like, oh, it's being redone, but like it's so nostalgic. But at the same time, even that song and the whole album is very refined dubstep, very skillful. Skrillex is flexing his like multiple styles and ability to make music.
Dude, he's crazy. He's the master.
Crazy. I didn't have that opinion before. I liked him before, but I didn't really have the opinion that like, oh, this dude is like insane, like insanely talented, which maybe I was wrong.
Everything he touches is fucking.
But holy
gold now.
shit, like he's like super. That like the album just blew my mind, and
Chuck,
my mom listened to it and liked it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Have you listened to this record yet?
No.
yeah, I'm sorry,
It just came out last week, right? Or like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like I've been listening to it almost nonstop for the
Shouts
past
out
week.
Dylan Brady. Shouts out 100 Gex.
Honestly, Dylan Brady's songs are the least interesting on the whole album.
Roasted.
They're still good songs.
I have
They're
a
still
different
good
sort of
songs.
ish take. The first time I heard Zeet Noise isolated, I thought it was lame. But the second time, or the second or the third time I heard Zeet Noise in the context of the album, I was like, oh yeah, we needed a Gapper song right here. And I'm like, yeah. So, but
I mean, I like that. I know
Brewster's
that.
all right, too.
I know that like a nonstop DJ set has to have those
Yeah.
type of tracks, but
Variation.
when I'm listening to the album as an album, I don't want there to be a reprieve. And if there is a reprieve, I'd like it to be a little more like interesting. You know
my
what I
favorite
mean?
track is Red Line Dash. I think that song goes so fucking off.
Mine is G2G or Mirchi Test.
Yeah,
Both make me feel very womanly.
I also I love that. I also love Slickman and Galab XX.
Galab XX also makes me feel very womanly.
Slickman
I
makes
see why so many EDM artists are trans girls.
I made a video the other day. I said I was watching a dude do modular synthesis, and then by the end of the video, the person who was making the modular synthesis was a trans girl. And I was like, listen, I don't know what it is about electronic music that makes everybody trans, but when I'm a woman in 5 years, don't be surprised.
It's speaking of trans people, when I a very formative experience for me when it comes to media was seeing Bugs Bunny dress as a woman for the
my
first
God.
time. I didn't understand what the feelings were, but I both wanted to be him and wanted him, man. Like, I think we all got
Story of
that.
my
I think
fucking
everybody
world,
when they
bro.
saw, I think
My
it's a
life.
universal experience, When you see Bugs Bunny in a dress, it just does something to you.
I don't know. I was more of a Marvin the Martian kind of guy.
You wanted to fuck him?
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the
yeah, I
Martian?
kind of like Marvin the Martian and Elmer Fudd, man.
I mean, I love Elmer Fudd. I love him as a character, but
I think
Yeah, I'm kind of more of a Yosemite Sam kind of guy.
yeah, dude, he's hot. He's got a nice mustache. He's got guns. You'd
We
like
talked
him,
about
get
this.
along.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Guns
we
are
all
pretty
know
cool.
what my favorite Disney character is.
Goofy. I know it off the top of my head. Goofy. Anytime I
You bought
see
me a
any
plush of Goofy.
Yeah, anytime I see anything
you.
goofy, my first thought is of you. Every time. Every time.
Nice.
It's like forever associated now since he's just like your favorite character.
Goofy's,
He's the
just
only
fucking hot,
character
bro.
in the
I'm wearing my
Disney
Roxas jacket.
cinematic universe that's had
Roxas.
sex.
Really?
Confirmed
he
had
is canonically
sex.
fucked. He has Max.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
true.
Canonically
Yeah.
has fucked.
Yeah, that's
He's-
true. Have you you guys
Yeah.
remember that?
He
Really,
got that
you guys
dog in him.
Son
You guys
fucks.
remember that
Your dad
BuzzFeed
fucks.
article from 2016 about how Max became like a hot lumberjack?
Yeah.
That's a I feel like that's a more recent classic internet moment. Oh, that face is of guilt. That face is of guilt. Come on.
I have no recollection of what you speak
Wow,
about.
I don't know at all what you're talking about.
What do you
Max
mean
as a
Max is
lumberjack, a muscular
I've
hot
never seen
lumberjack.
an image of that ever.
Whoa, I've never seen any images of that. Oh, did you notice it when we were in Texas Roadhouse earlier? There was a picture of Tony the Tiger. On the
I did
top.
see that.
I meant to point it out to you, but we kept getting distracted.
Damn.
All right, let's get off
I
the.
have nothing to
let's,
say at this
let's get
point.
off the Brad roast
Homos.
train.
What do I have to do with Tony the Tiger?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I just thought it was like a cool.
I mean, he's handsome.
art.
Wait, I've got on this soapbox before, but
Go
I
ahead.
just want to get on it again.
Go ahead.
There's a total lack of representation of females in cereal mascots.
That's fair.
Where
That's-
are all the
whoa.
hot furry
I
women
never
in
acknowledged
cereal
that.
mascots?
we need to
They've gotten
acknowledge
furry.
this for a moment. We need to
Yeah,
acknowledge.
but most cereal mascots are furries.
I would really
Yeah.
get down with like Tina the Tiger and like Trixie the Rabbit.
yeah.
I would like to see the wolf from the Cookie Crunch.
and the Wall Street.
Yeah.
The wolf from Cookie Crunch. What is that the name of the cereal?
His name is
Cookie
it's
Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisps. Yeah.
I
So
forget what the.
And
I'd
his
like to
name
see that
is-
wolf as a woman.
His name is Crispy.
I thought
Crispy.
it was Crisp or Crunch or something.
Can we
like that.
see? You know what? I have an alternate take. Can we see the Keebler elves as women, please? Can we
I
turn
wanna
them
see
into women?
Diggums. I
Can
want to
we-
see Diggums from what are those called? Apple snacks.
Apple snaps.
Appleseed.
Whatever the fuck.
The frog guy.
The frog. His name is Smacks.
No, I thought it was Diggums.
Smacks.
Okay.
Smacks, man.
Whatever.
Fucking Smacks.
There's a whole Family Guy bit about it.
I know it's a great bit. They got the golden
I
statue
want
of
to see
him.
the cookie for Cocoa Puffs bird as a girl.
Girl boy.
That'd be nice.
I'd like to see.
I'd like to see Bugs Bunny as a
was
girl.
that gay little leprechaun?
The Lucky Charms
His
dude.
name,
I don't know what
is
the
Lucky.
fuck. Lucky.
His name is Lucky.
Yeah,
Someone
well,
should
her
really
name could also be
Someone
Lucky.
should really kill that guy with a hammer. I really fucking hate the Lucky Charms mascot.
Wow.
Someone should really kill that guy with a hammer. If you ask me. He's just
What's,
a little.
What's his?
Guys, my channel is about peace and love and
I can only
prosperity.
think of the Fruit Loops.
And we're
Just follow
trying
your
to
nose for the
be
fucking
fruity
toucan?
taste that
The
shows.
toucan?
Yeah, Thomas the Toucan.
No, that's not his name, but I
the
don't
Toucan
remember what
guy.
it is.
What's the one from Lucky?
Toucan Sam.
Toucan Sam. What's
yeah.
the slogan from goddamn Lucky Charms?
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
They're after me,
I
Lucky
guess so.
Charms.
I just
Yeah.
remember Toucan Sam always being like, just follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows.
Yeah.
You can't even really smell. You know what? You know what always smells like Fruit Loops is the Target bathroom right after they clean it.
You know what
the
also-
cleaner they use smells like Fruit Loops.
You know what
every
also
time.
always smells like Fruit Loops? My asshole when I get out of the shower.
Wow.
Do you have Fruit Loops
It's soap.
smelling soap?
Yeah.
I
Douche with Fruit Loops.
my favorite vape flavor back when vaping was cool is there was this vape flavor called
Still
What do you
Saturday.
fucking blow vape smoke out of your asshole?
It's called Saturday Morning.
Why does your
Yes.
asshole smell if it's your vape flavor?
And my favorite vape juice
Shit
used to be
it
called
out.
Saturday
Yeah,
Morning.
I'm so confused.
Or there was Funny Bunny that was supposed to taste like
Funny
Tricks,
Bunny.
and it was like a cream flavor, so it had like a milky undertone to it. It was like
Ew.
Fruit Loops. It was fruity cereal.
Oh.
No, it was the best vape flavor ever.
No, dude,
it was the
vape-
best.
Any vape flavor that's like chocolate or like
No,
anything,
it was different. It was different because it was
Don't-
fruity with cream.
anything
that was it.
any vape flavor that
All those
includes
dessert
like
flavors.
anything other than fruit
Cupcake,
is
chocolate
gross.
cake, Belgian waffle.
Hell no. I mean,
Shout
Belgian
out
waffles
Kalamazoo
probably
Vape
good.
Company.
You're fruity and covered in cream.
Sure am. I'm damn proud. I
Fruity
hope
and
you are
covered in
too,
cream.
Dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
shit.
all should be, as you should be, fruity and covered in cream.
Hell yeah.
I'm covered in my own cream, baby.
Hell
So Chuck,
yeah.
I like your fit today. You're looking very on point. Dog shirt, cat pants.
I'm bringing up
How
the
much
fashions
bot?
back.
I'm
How
just
much
a dog
bot
boy.
did that run you, the outfit?
I wish I
Maybe
was a cat boy.
Maybe $200
Wait, really?
$200 or 200 baht?
200 baht.
How much is that USD? I freaked out.
Maybe like $5.
Okay, that makes
Okay.
more sense.
$5 fit.
I was like, I thought you said you don't buy
it's a
expensive
nice,
stuff.
it's a nice fit. You just gave me that hat and signed it for me. The
Yeah,
hell yeah.
official Young
Yeah.
Chuck hat.
Yeah.
All I'm missing is a certificate of authenticity. You know?
Oh shit!
This
Yeah.
is the certificate.
We'll write
of
up a
authenticity.
contract.
Yeah,
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 so you were
yeah,
mentioning
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You were mentioning it. So
He
now
was
it's
here.
Yeah,
it's
now
proven.
that's
He also autographed my photo.
just kidding. Don't believe anything they say. It's
He
AI
also,
generated.
he
Got
also
him.
autographed a certain part of my body, like that Death Grips album.
Yeah, I
cover.
autographed his butthole too.
I don't know what.
It was a
album
real,
cover you're
it was
talking
real small writing on the on the butthole. It was just
Yeah.
real
about. With the ultra fine point.
with the ultra fine point Sharpie. Kind of hurts.
Yeah. Sorry.
We got another topic lined up.
I'll tattoo that. Tattoos? Chuck's
Tattoos.
got some fire tattoos. You got titty bird now.
I got titty
You got a
bird.
titty bird tattoo
Where's
now?
that?
Yeah,
I
on
saw
my
it
leg.
earlier.
On
On
my
your leg.
leg. Yeah.
And the egg
Hell yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the egg music while
I
we
just
were
got,
sitting.
I want
just
more
got my cute
tattoos.
little drift loon right here.
I
And
got
my stupid
4.
little fucking sulfur.
I want more
Fucked up.
tattoos.
Dax
I
has
want
some
more
sick
tattoos.
Dax has more ink than either of us.
Do I?
I think so. Wait, you got like Apple.
I got
Music here.
4. I have 4 tattoos.
I have 4 big ones. Well, I have 1 really big one on my arm, 3 normal size ones, and 1 real small one on my wrist. So it
Yeah.
depends on how you want to count it.
Who
but
did that
we're
one
close.
on your wrists?
It was you. It's a Hail the Sun. My favorite band, Hail the Sun.
What do you have? Dementia or something?
Show that to the camera.
Can I? I'll just get up close. I gotta wait. Let me make sure I don't knock my beer over with the cord. Thanks, Chuck. So
Hit your boy up for some stick and pokes, baby.
no, don't hit him up. He's still got to
Oh
do
my
my
God.
name. He still hasn't done
We're gonna
my
do
name
it
on
when
my
I-
other
We'll do it
wrist.
after this fucking podcast. I don't give a shit.
Are
Well,
you- yeah, I was gonna say I don't want no wiggly lines. I don't want it to be in the Creepster font. Which
I
shout
love-
out the Creepster font. That's a fucking great font.
Creepster
Creeper.
font?
Sorry, Creeper font.
Oh yeah,
Shout out
it's-
Creeper.
It's like dollar store goosebumps.
Oh, it's such a good
Dollar
font.
Store
My favorite
Goosebumps.
font probably.
Shouts out Jokerman.
Jokerman.
Yeah, it's one of my old favorite fonts.
Shouts out Balatro.
Shouts out Balatro.
Getting
Times
getting
New
children
Roman.
addicted to gambling is a
Shouts
good
out Loco
thing.
Thunk. There was a FIFA game that had a bunch of predatory microtransactions and was designed to get kids to steal their parents' credit cards, and it was approved.
Logan Paul.
Low gang.
It
Low
was
gang.
It was
gang.
designed. It was designed to fucking, and they were like, this game is suitable for 3-year-olds. And then Balatro, which actually incorporates no money and no microtransactions or any actual sort of gambling, is like rated for like 18 plus because it has poker interface.
Yeah, but only in a couple countries. And I kind of agree because even though you're not gambling real money, if you're letting like your kid
It's the
play
subconscious.
gambling
Yeah,
games,
yeah, it's
they're
subconscious.
learning to enjoy gambling.
Everyone should know how to play poker though. And
But at the end of the day,
everyone should know how to play
at the
poker.
end of the day, that's the parents' decision to police that, like, or not. You know, like I don't think it should be banned or like under a certain age.
Yeah, I
like
agree. Yeah.
parents should make their own decisions, and if they think it
Parents
like
should have conscious and like actually pay attention to the fucking media their kids are
well,
absorbing.
yeah, I was
That's
watching.
crazy. That's
I
a
was,
wild take.
I was watching horror movies at a fairly young age,
Yeah.
but it didn't mess me up. I enjoyed them.
I used to stare at the Kino. I used to stare at the Kino pictures because it was like fucking fireworks
Kino?
and like a little bouncy ball and shit. And my dad was like, "Don't fucking look at that shit." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "It's bad for your brain." I had no idea what he meant until I was older.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
kids
Real
today.
shit though. Don't fucking let your kids
My-
look at the Kino screen.
It's
Designed to train your
Dude.
brain.
I love my family.
My dad would look at fucking porn, man, and he would
Yeah,
always
let's
be
go.
forgetting to delete his search history.
No, let's
bro.
not go.
Let's go.
Dude. Bukkake.
Damn, your dad likes
Your
bukkake.
dad is a
Chuck?
fag.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
hey,
so much.
speaking of fag, when we're talking about straight porn, I've got an opinion. You know,
Okay.
I think
And speaking
that,
of that, we can also say we can say that because because fellatio.
F gang.
we like men.
I suck more penis than
Okay.
you.
Okay,
Wow,
well,
flex.
wow, the middle finger too.
Wow, hoe alert.
Why don't you just support everyone that sucks penis?
I have no STDs currently.
Wow.
Currently. Cured all 4 of them that are curable. The rest I didn't get yet.
I'm not going.
High score, baby.
I caught one time.
It's-
and I
you
was
know,
so upset.
Brad, you know this like shame.
what-
The shame that you have about it is society impulsed. Most people
And
get
you know what? You
most
know what?
people
I
get
had-
an STD at some point in
I
their
had
lifetime.
chlamydia, and when I found
Whoa.
out.
Oh, he's going out. He's going all out.
That was like 4 years ago. And when I found out I had it, I immediately
Ew.
I slept with two guys. It was the first time.
guys.
It was the first time that I had slept with anybody else besides my consistent partner in like 2 years.
Wow.
And so I had to text both of them, and I did immediately when I found out and said,
I have
"I'm
the clap.
know-
I
we
said,
know-
oh my god, that's
I have the
gonorrhea.
clap.
That's
We know
gonorrhea.
you did the right. We know you did the right thing. I'm just.
I immediately reached out and admitted my guilt, and the dude that I know gave it to me, because for reasons I'm not going into, did not
Deep cut.
apologize, and he said, "Oh yeah, I just got checked recently. I'm clean. Don't worry about it."
I'm
and I was
clean.
like, "Bitch, you are the motherfucker that fucking gave it to me." And then
Well,
I had
you know the
Wow.
thing is I don't know the
very
exact
embarrassing.
statistic.
Very embarrassing.
I don't know the statistic,
Look how
but
red my face is.
most people end up with an STI at some point in their life. It's not embarrassing.
Not
it's
me.
Fucking,
Ew.
I mean, yeah, it's
Chuck, you're a fucking virgin, bro. Fuck you.
I've had sex
You're
a couple times.
You're fucking
Couple times.
beating it
That's
to
all you
goddamn
need.
Yuri on Ice. Shut up.
once you get a
I've had-
couple
you're just-
times, you're good. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're an
I'm not
actual
an-
virgin. I'm just saying you
Yeah.
don't fuck anyone, and that's cool because you're ace.
Yeah.
I'm just. Oh, I've never had.
Young
a
Chuck
seat.
doesn't
yeah,
even-
All right,
Young
bitch, yeah,
Chuck-
fucking just rub it in.
It must be, I gotta say,
Must
it must
be nice.
You must have a very enlightened mindset to not seek that out, because like seeking that out causes people and myself a lot of problems.
That's what I just see. That's what just
Yeah.
always seems to cause
I
more
must
fucking
concur.
trouble than.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
for
Yeah.
sure. Well, I'm always more willing to put effort into a relationship than I am into just sex. But like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want to have sex.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's debilitating.
Yeah.
I identify. Sure, let's go into gender shit real quick. I
shit.
I identify as demisexual. It's hard for me to have a relation, it's hard for me to be physical if I don't relate to you on a mental or emotional level.
Damn.
And on top of that, I'm gender fluid,
Too
and you
deep.
should see me in a skirt with my makeup if you have.
Oh.
I look
Damn. Okay. Out
look
on the
pretty damn good.
podcast.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
fucking-
Let's go.
I'm a
Let's
pretty-
go.
I used
Me
to
too.
Be, I used to be a pretty boy. Yeah, you look good too.
I love dressing in women's clothing, and
Let's go.
I wear a
Oh.
sport.
Notice, Chuck.
I wear
I
a
look
sport.
forward to you.
I wear a bra damn near every day, even though I don't have titties. It just feels good.
That's
What am I
hot.
supposed
Oh,
to say? It just
yeah.
feels good. I wear it to work, and these coworkers are bitching me out. Whatever, my boss is bitching me out, and I'm like, you know what?
I got a fucking
fucking bra on, you
bro.
dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Something empowering about wearing panties and stockings while you're chilling with your bros. I'm not wearing those currently, but I used to.
Yeah.
I don't
nothing
know. I
wrong
think
with
he
that.
is wearing
Yeah.
those currently.
These are soccer socks. I don't have them pulled up because
Soccer socks?
they cut my circulation off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have a whole orange thing. These are. Hey yo, I got these pants from Wax Addict, man.
Okay,
yo,
so
check
while-
out Wax
while he does the
Addict, bro.
fit check,
These shits is good as shit.
how's your day
Motherfucking-
been?
I got a cool
It's been
500
good.
on the belt,
I've
bro.
been
Fuck
drinking
you.
water. I've been staying hydrated.
Yeah, I went to Texas Roadhouse.
We
so
went
much.
to Texas
We went to
Roadhouse.
Texas
I got a,
Roadhouse.
I got
Had a
a
nice big
chicken,
Modelo?
bro. Yeah, he had a nice big Modelo,
Sure
dude. We
did.
had a bloomin'
I
fucking
had a
onion.
margarita.
Bloomin' onion. What do they call it there? A
A
cactus.
cactus blossom.
Cactus blossom. They should
Yeah.
just call it a bloomin' onion because that's what it's called.
That's trademark. It's trademark
Is
to
it?
Outback
I thought
Steakhouse.
that was what the name of the dish
Bloomin'
was.
onion.
No, I called it a bloomin' onion at Outback at Texas Roadhouse one time, and they were like, "We don't call that here." You're like not supposed
Well,
to say it. in
it's
the
not
building.
like you're gonna get trademarked for it. Like you
Well,
know.
it's like a.
They shut down the Texas Roadhouse because the customers were calling it a bloomin' onion.
Yeah, they shut it down, man. It's not a Outback sued them, man.
Yeah. They said we
Suya.
heard your customers have been saying bloomin' onion.
Yeah, actually, that's ours.
That's our shit.
You guys remember? This is a long time ago. This is probably like 2014. You guys remember when Candy Crush tried to trademark the word candy?
oh
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, I do. remember
Yeah,
that.
that was that was crazy, man. I don't really have anything to say about it because like it's pretty obvious that that's fucking stupid.
There was
but when
a-
I was a kid and that happened, I thought that it meant that if you said the word candy, you would have to pay royalties to Candy
Ah,
Crush.
that's funny.
I asked my mom, I was like, how am I gonna pay Candy Crush every time I say the word candy? And she was like, Dax, that's not how it works, and explained it to me a little better. But I thought I was gonna have to start sending fucking checks to
Well, how
Candy
does it
Crush
work?
HQ.
Damn Candy Crush.
Well, I don't know how it works because there's no way you
How
can.
does copywriting a word?
Well, no, like there's no way you can trademark the word candy. Like
Well,
no one
yeah.
can have candy
That's
in
like-
the title of anything.
That's like that fucking line of, that Ho Johnson says, where he's like, one day somebody will buy the whole fucking moon, and then you'll have to pay them taxes just to change the tide or whatever.
Well, I mean, we're already there in America. I won't go
charge you
too
for
deep
air.
into it, but if you don't think we live in a corporatocracy, do some more research and think for yourself, because it's true and it's sad.
How do you do a corporate autopsy?
Yeah, I agree. You do a corporate autopsy with whatever firearm you can afford to buy and the opportune
You do
time.
a corporate autopsy with whatever's left over of the CEO's body.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck Brian Thompson on that
Mr.
on that regard.
CEO,
Fuck,
Mr. CEO,
fuck Brian Thompson.
Mr. CEO.
I'm glad he's dead. Luigi Mangione probably wasn't the guy that did it.
Luigi Mangione solidarity.
He's the next. He's the next Lee
fall guy.
Harvey
He's a
Oswald.
fall guy. Yeah, exactly.
He's the next Lee Harvey Oswald.
they set
Lee
up a
Harvey
Fall Guys-
Oswald killed a cop 45 minutes after the
I
event.
just killed a cop, now I'm
as
horny.
a separate event, and they figured, oh well, if he killed a cop, we can frame him for killing JFK. Which obviously everyone knows why JFK was killed. CIA budgets and anti-CIA. He wanted to get rid of them because
Man,
they
we
were
are right back in it.
Hey man, they wanted to get. They
Hey,
wanted.
yo, shouts out MK Ultra. Shouts out giving people
shouts out
psychedelics without
acid.
permission.
Shouts out acid.
Yeah, I drug all my friends.
I do.
I
like
MK
it.
Ultra'd myself in high school. I didn't even need the government to do it. I did it to myself in high school.
Yeah, same. Honestly.
All right, we need another topic. It got quiet for a second.
We really never stopped talking about Skrillex and
Yeah, that's true. We can
Skrillex
talk
and,
more about the album.
Do you guys know who Andy Warhol is? I assume.
Yes. Yeah,
he's the dude who painted all the Campbell's cans, right?
Hey, by the way, another opinion. First of all, I think Robert Frost is a hack. I think we said that pre-podcast, but
we said that in the car.
But
earlier.
Andy Warhol's also a hack, and he sucks. And
Damn.
Andy Warhol's art is ugly, and he influenced a bunch of ugly artists.
the Velvet Underground.
Dude, come on, him and Basquiat were best friends.
Yeah, well, I don't even know who the fuck that is. I've heard the
Moscow.
name, but I don't know the art he made.
I thought that was the capital of Russia.
No, that's
Moscow.
Yeah, Basquiat.
Bangkok, actually.
I thought it was Shigaduka.
Yeah, Basquiat's a New York-based artist who had like a really psychedelic and like badass style, and
I'll have to look him up.
yeah, he had cool. He was just a real cool guy. Would
Every time
have
I hang out
paint
with
all
Chuck,
over his
he's always
suits
putting
and
me on
shit like
something.
that. I think you'd really like his art.
I probably would. I'll
Yeah.
look up some. I've heard the name before.
Also,
I
I
have
think Andy Warhol had hella bitches
I
and
have a-
did hella coke.
That's crazy. Well, that doesn't make him cool.
I disagree.
I don't think doing coke and fucking bitches makes you cool. I think what makes you cool
Yeah,
is
it makes
making
you
cool art.
cringe.
Yeah,
I like his art.
I have a question. I have a question for you, Chuck. What type of music do you like? You know, your music is very unique and interesting and like separate from pretty much every other song I've heard. What do you listen to on the daily? I know you listen to K-pop. I know you love K-pop. But what
Yeah.
else? Like, what else do you really like tune into? What are you
Imogen
listening to?
Heap.
Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift.
Ariana Grande.
So you have the music taste of like
A 16-year-old girl.
a college white woman.
Yeah. Well, no, I like other
BTS
stuff.
and Taylor Swift.
I like a lot of
and-
like Japanese hip hop and stuff
Ooh,
like
okay.
that. And like I like a lot
like
of
who? Name a no. Can you pronounce
Box.
King Ghidra and
King-
just yeah.
King
just,
Ghidra?
yeah.
Isn't that
That
MF
was
Doom?
MF Doom.
It's like a different
Ah.
Different King
a
Ghidra.
Japanese King Ghidra.
Did
yeah.
it? Was that before or after
Yeah,
MF
Soul-
Doom was King Ghidra?
Before probably.
Okay,
Or maybe around the
interesting.
same time. Soul
Interesting.
Scream. Just there. I mean, there's a bunch of fucking badass. Japanese.
Boards of Canada, of Montreal.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to those. I listen to literally like just a bunch of different music. I've been listening to a
Weeknd.
bunch of like 50s and 60s music. Yeah, I listen to all that shit.
Big
but
band.
like most of my
Motown.
yeah, like most like I listen to like fucking hundreds of artists.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Your mic's away from your face.
I
Chuck.
listen to I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I'm kind of a cultured guy, and
I agree.
fuck yeah.
I've been listening to lots of esoteric music that is outside the confines of normal people and normal palates.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You know, I got an album for you to listen to,
Yeah.
and I got an album for everybody that's all the people that are listening to this to listen to.
Yeah, Conquest by .jpg.
That too, but there's this guy. He's dead now. Rest in peace. His name is Zoog's Rift. He has this album called Island of Living Puke.
Fuck yeah,
And
that
it's a
sounds
bunch
tight.
of conceptual tracks where he's just like screaming about the government trying to like get rid of them and like
Sounds
talking
very
about
G.G.
the
Allen-esque.
Island of Living Puke. It's like G.G. Allen but more experimental, whereas G.G. Allen was
Nice.
more of like a classic punk artist.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I love G.G. Allen's music as
Yeah,
well.
same.
but it's a very experimental album. It has a lot to say, but you have to like really be tuned into that schizo shit to understand what he's talking about. But either way, I think you would very much enjoy Island of Living Puke by Zoog's Rift. It's a great album.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Doesn't sound like you're going to check it out, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm not really a puke kind of guy.
He doesn't really talk about puke
I love
that
it when
much.
bitches puke on my dick.
It's just like the name of the
Yeah.
island, you know? It's not really like like important.
You know what the name of the plane
Yeah.
was that he took to Puke Island?
I know what you're going to say. Just say it. Just get it out of the way.
Yeah, American Airlines.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Lolita Express.
That was the all right.
See, I did know what you were going to say. I did know what you were going to
Subverted.
And
say.
then he switched it around.
That only worked for the people in the room. That wouldn't have been funny to anyone. They wouldn't have got it because we were talking about it earlier. They wouldn't have got it if they were just watching the cast.
I knew a couple people that went to that island. Why the
Why
fuck
would you go to that island?
She wanna hop in the Rari.
That song is.
Hey yo, fuck Kanye, bro.
I mean, yeah, Kanye sucks. It's pretty
Sucks
easy to
so
say.
much now, bro. He was so cool.
And now
Jesus was so cool.
now he's past his run of good albums. Like he's made a couple bad records, so
Beautiful Dark
it's like
Twisted.
you can only really
808s.
like old Kanye now, you know.
Oh,
And I like
dude,
old
I
Kanye.
love Vultures too. Vultures 2 is probably
you know
his
what?
best record.
You know what Kanye song aged the best and is the most relevant?
What's that?
I miss the old Kanye.
Yeah, I agree.
Too
miss
accurate.
Old Kanye, the chop up the beat Kanye.
Yeah, straight for the gold Kanye. Now he's
yeah,
just now I don't
but
even know
as
what's
a
going on.
song, it's not very good.
No, it's
Yeah,
not a
but
great
it's-
song.
it's the what's
but it's
aged
more
the best.
relevant now than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But if you're gonna put a Kanye song on and you put that one on, then it's just sad. It's just perpetuating.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean,
what I think we need to do is all just stop paying attention to Kanye.
yeah,
for a
that's pretty
while.
much what I've done. I don't.
I had to unfollow him on Twitter. I couldn't look at it anymore.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I-
I don't use Twitter first off, and I haven't followed him on anything for a while.
I followed him back when he dropped the foam runners.
Well, after the first
He had a secret leak on his Twitter.
after the first Nazi incident, let's just say,
Jesus Christ.
I didn't really. I don't even think I followed him on Instagram then, but I definitely didn't follow him after that. And then I was just kind of like, I still listened to his old music, but I wasn't tuned in to what he's doing because it's like celebrity gossip and all that. You know, he was divorcing
Whack,
Kim and all that.
whack,
Who
bro.
fucking cares?
Exactly.
Like, who cares? I don't care.
I care.
You care?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I care that he bought the house right across from her. That was kind of weird. You know, that was a strange thing to do.
Schmeat Schmentz.
Schmeat Schmentz?
Yeah, that's what he said in that one song where he has the Schmeat Schmeavetson. Pete Davidson.
Who?
Oh yeah, yeah. Easy was the name
With
of that
the game,
track
with the game where
Yeah,
it was the picture
yeah.
was the skin monkey.
with the skin monkey.
That was a scary fucking album cover. I did not fuck with that.
I like
I'd
that
much
album
rather
cover.
look at Zach Hill's penis, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I when I was
I'm lost.
when I got
No
into
love,
Death
Deep Web.
Grips when
Oh,
I got
Oh.
the Kanye diss track.
when I got into
Where,
Death
where he
Grips.
was saying he was gonna kill Pete Davidson.
Oh.
When I got into Death Grips, I was like mostly a
That was
Spotify
the start of the
user.
downfall.
I got into Death Grips in high school, so of course I listened to
Fucking
Ex-Military.
love it. Yo, we were talking
but-
about this. We were both deep in the Death Grips around the same time.
Well, yeah, but I thought the No Love Deep Web cover just looked like that. I did
With
not
the black bar.
no on Spotify it's just like pixelated.
Ah.
So I thought the album cover just looked like that, and I didn't know better. And then one day I looked up the album
Yeah.
on Google Images, and it like popped up the safe search warning, and I turned it off.
Uh-huh.
And then the first image was a penis with it written on it,
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh, it actually is a penis.
The first time.
wow.
Yeah, do you know why they did that?
Why?
They did that to break contract with the current record label.
Yeah, I know they were breaking. I told my
But
parents about that
the
in the
first
car
time-
one time when I was like 18. I was telling them all about the Death Grips lore.
The first time that I saw the album cover to No Love Deep Web, I stared at it for probably 2 minutes, and I was like, "What am I looking at?" I literally could not recognize that it was a dick.
Really?
Yeah, Zach Hill's dick looks so weird.
Damn.
It's all
Dude, it's such an obvious
it's
penis.
all blurry.
Yeah.
You
I
must be
wonder what-
looking at too many penises, bro. It must
Yeah.
be camouflage to you. It must be camouflage to you, man,
I
because
was
that
like-
shit stood out like a
I
fucking
couldn't-
sore thumb.
I couldn't
Yeah.
understand what.
Or
I was,
you're sleeping with a lot of fucked up dudes, man.
I just-
yeah.
Dudes with
didn't
like
know what I was-
weird
Yeah,
mutated penises.
I just
Yeah.
well, I obviously was like, I thought I was like, well, that's not. It's an album cover. This isn't.
Yeah,
penis.
That's why I thought it was. That's why I thought the censor bar was intentional.
Yeah.
Because, or not the bar, but the pixelated was intentional. Same with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
It was always pixelated, and I thought it
Yeah.
was just part of the
I
art
did too.
on
I
Spotify.
was
but
there too.
but there's actually like a full
It's
version
just
of
like
the
a little,
album
it's just
cover.
like a little dude like fucking.
Yeah, just a little painting of a dude fucking.
Yeah, and he's
cool
like fucking
painting.
like a demon chick.
It's a cool painting.
She's got like bird wings for arms.
That's
she's
cool.
She's like a chimera or something.
Yeah.
Or a
Chimeras.
or a sphinx.
We got any favorite like mythical creatures?
Oh yeah.
What is
Oh,
it?
sorry, I wanted-
Go ahead.
I want to open the.
We can
Yeah.
go on the line.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes,
go
please. Let's talk about
you,
this.
then Chuck, then me. We can go.
Yeah, go.
Go ahead. You first. You.
Oh fuck! Oh,
Yeah.
I love mythical creatures. Fucking.
Just
I'm
what's your
glad- I love
favorite?
this is such a great topic. Well, my favorite. Oh, shit, man. Like, there's so many. Chimera, Ouroboros. For me
Chimera's
personally,
cool.
I always thought if I was going to be a mythical creature, I'd be like a satyr. I'd have like little
Satyrs
goat
are
legs.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think satyrs are really tight. But also, I really fucks with unicorns
Unicorns.
and harpies
Classic.
and shit. Yeah.
Harpies. I think.
Pixies. I was talking to Chuck about pixies last night. Sorry, I'll get off it.
What about you, Chuck?
Santa
favorite?
Claus.
Santa Claus? Yeah, no, that counts.
Oh my
that counts.
God.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And
Is
the
that-
Grinch.
And the Grinch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing a
Grinch
Grinch
is
sweater
hot.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Grinch. I think my
Bigfoot?
favorite. Bigfoot? Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great.
Ow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Swamp
Rest
Babe's
in peace,
better
that
than
fucking
Bigfoot.
dude.
Shout out
Okay,
Swamp Babe.
yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Florida
I
Swamp
actually like
Babe.
Yetis. If we're gonna be specific,
Oh,
I'm more of
Yetis
a
are
Yeti
cool.
guy.
Yeah, Yetis are
Into
cool.
confetti.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
back as a Yeti.
I think my favorite mythical creature has got to be Medusa.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah, the Gorgons.
the snakes on the head, the concept of like you just look in her eyes and you're
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
I've always found that very interesting, and I used to read a lot of like Greek mythology, so like most
Yeah.
of my
What about God of
mythology
War?
sense is
I
from
also
that.
God of War.
Yeah, God of War. I remember I was a kid watching my friend's dad play God of War. He had the Cod of War skin, which is the fish
The fish.
costume.
Yep, I played with
and
that.
I was like, I want the game. I also wanted fucking Red Dead Redemption 1,
in
which
God-
I couldn't get.
In God of War 1, you kill Medusa. You like enter like an area where
I
all
was
the
watching
Gorgons
him
are.
do the Medusa
Yeah.
boss fight, and she's
You
like
fucking-
more snake-like than
Yeah.
most
she's
depictions of
a
her.
Naga.
So cool,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, just like Cassiopeia from League of Legends.
Yeah.
So
I don't play League of Legends because I'm not a fucking loser. But,
Nagas
you know,
are hot. Nagas are cool too.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
League
yeah.
of Legends.
Yeah.
He cuts in in Call of Duty War. In God of War, he cuts Medusa's head off,
Shit.
and
Got
he
her
can
ass.
now carry her head around.
Oh,
And-
stone people.
As a spell, you can hotkey it, and you have like a little cone. In
You're
front
so
of you.
far from
Yeah.
the mic, no one can hear you.
You have a little cone in front of you that lets you turn things into stone with after you kill the
That's
Medusa.
cool.
It's like you kill her and you get like a permanent upgrade.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
fire.
that sounds handy. I've never really played any of them, but
They're good.
I've heard
I've
that.
played with my butthole.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't? You know,
Yeah.
getting groomed on kick, playing with your butthole, just universal experiences, and usually they go
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've already talked about that on the Chuck cast before.
Oh
you know,
shit!
we're on
you
it
got
for the
groomed.
second
You
time.
got groomed on kick.
I never.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Never
who
had
didn't?
kick.
In my
Damn.
in my generation, I'm 22, so I was getting groomed in like 2014, 15 on Kick. It was just the
Wow.
norm. Now it's Discord, you know, but Kick was the premier way back in the days. If you were a creep,
I think.
Yeah.
I think. What was his name? Epstein. I think Epstein's kick logs got.
isn't it
leaked.
so funny how all the Epstein files got leaked, but everything is censored because Donald Trump would be on there 50 times.
Yep.
He's on there 50 times at least, bro.
Yep.
He has to censor all that. All right, off the politics. We got to get off the politics.
Yep.
We'll get crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get assassinated. They're gonna come to
Yeah,
Thailand.
the
and
government
kill
is
me.
gonna
I'm
come
like
kill
Blade.
us.
Fucking please assassinate me, bro. Fucking please blow my brains out.
No.
I mean, you know, I've always told people
too young.
if I killed myself,
if
no,
I-
I didn't.
Yeah.
If just like Trevor Moore.
Yep, just like Trevor
we
Moore.
We need a transition off this. If I die tomorrow, I'm gonna be really pissed off for the record.
Oh, man.
I got a
You
hell
won't be
of shit
pissed
You
off
to do.
because
just
you're
said 2
dead.
seconds ago. You said if someone kills me,
Please
it's-
assassinate
yeah.
me.
We
You
were
just
talking-
begged
Yeah.
for
We were
someone
talking
to
about
assassinate
mortality
you.
the
Yeah,
other night, and I
yeah.
was just like, dude, I'm so ready to die. Like whenever. I mean,
I'm
because
not real, like, ready.
because I know.
Except tomorrow.
Well,
but
everybody,
3
Yeah,
days
if
from
I died
now.
everybody's a
tomorrow, I'd be
nihilist
pissed
until the
off.
guns to their head.
Yeah, everybody wants to die till you make them beg for their life. Like
Jesus.
everyone's gonna everyone wants to live. They just when you're not faced with the dilemma of living or dying doesn't feel like a big deal.
Everybody's Tentacion till the barrel's in your chest.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's it's not scary to die. Like the thought of dying isn't scary when you have no concept of what it would be like.
Yeah.
But when you're like about to die, of course it's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like of course, no matter what.
I'm just so tired, bro.
I mean, that's life.
if
Being
I
a
just get
factory
to-
worker
if I get
is
to
hard.
sleep for the rest of forever, let's go. That's about it.
Wow, what a depressing topic.
Yeah.
I'm just sleepy.
Do we need to unpack that? Do you have
Yeah,
like,
get into the
When I
therapy
crack
section.
a joke at my therapist, and then instead of laughing, they go, "Let's unpack that."
Yeah.
Normally for me, they start writing it down. Like I hear
Jesus.
yeah. Oh man, I guess that wasn't as funny as I thought. you know? I thought it was a banger, but I have.
That within itself is funny as
Oh,
shit.
I have that all the time at work where like I'll make a joke that I'm like, oh, my coworkers are gonna love this, and then they look at me like a deer in headlights, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh man, I should have
feel-
stayed quiet.
Yeah, that never happens to me.
That's fair.
Do you
it's 'cause
work?
don't speak Thai.
No, I was making a joke that all my jokes land.
Oh, okay. I see.
Well, yeah, I understood the joke. I was just
that was
countering
meta
your
within
joke.
itself.
Wow, so meta.
I
Meta
feel like-
quest too.
I feel like Dax and I have been like steamrolling this conversation.
Yeah, I really want to hear more from Chuck.
I don't know what's
I don't have
happening.
anything to say.
We didn't-
Yeah, you've
I'm
been
a real
quiet.
sensational guy.
We didn't prepare nothing. I
Yeah.
don't have.
Yeah.
Tell us about Bangkok. So like, what's it like in Thailand? Like you were in Thailand for like 18 months.
Yeah, it's hot there.
It's hot. It's
yeah,
tropical.
yeah, it's hot and tropical.
You were kind of rural.
Yeah, I'm kind of rural. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have. I have a normal job that I work, and I'm basically an old 30-year-old guy. You know, I got my
Yeah.
hobbies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Like anime and chips.
Yeah, and
Egg music.
and yeah, working on
Legalize
stuff.
egg music.
Exactly,
Legalize
and
egg
working on trivia bullshit. And I'm
Okay.
reading Wikipedia articles and
Hell yeah.
things of that
Shouts out.
nature. So
what,
yeah,
what
I
type of
don't
Wikipedia
really.
articles?
Huh?
What type of Wikipedia articles?
I like hitting random. and
Yeah.
just going in on
Can you
something.
do that
That's
now?
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
You've been
a
able to do that for
monthly
a long
donator
time.
to Wikipedia.
Monthly?
I give
Really?
them $5 a month because
Damn.
because $5 a month doesn't mean nothing to me. But Wikipedia has
Yeah.
been such a great resource. If you have
I really
if you have
ought-
any
I
extra
really
money,
ought to.
Yeah.
if you have like $5 extra a month, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
Top
That's
five-
like that's
Good
like
on you for fucking doing that monthly. I'll pay them if they hit me up.
yeah,
I've
like
never paid
pay 'em.
Wikipedia.
They send me
Never
thanking
Wow.
they send me thanking emails, and I'm like, please don't send me these. I'd rather you just take my money and not say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Just
I,
take my money.
Yeah.
One of my top 5 favorite hobbies is reading Wikipedia articles, but I'm such a cheap broke ass that
Yeah.
I fucking never.
Look, if
subscribe
you
to
read
nothing.
Yeah.
enough Wikipedia articles, you should probably throw them a couple bones because like you're using their service enough that
And they're ad free.
it's like when you go it's like when you go to a house show, like you don't have to donate, but if you go to a bunch of house shows, you should give some money to the venue. You know, it's just respectful, you know?
Yeah,
I will give Wikipedia after it hits. I'll give Wikipedia 5% of delete me royalties. I swear.
Wow.
I'll put
Okay,
this on record.
okay, we got this on record.
I'll
That's
give-
a
after-
legally binding
Listen,
statement.
I was telling Chuck, once the music video's out, once Delete Me, Technicolor Hyper Dream, once all that shit's out, it's
Just
game
release
over.
it already.
It's game over
Just
for you
finish
fools.
the video
It's
and
game
release
Shut
it
the fuck
already.
up.
We're
We have to
waiting.
reshoot it.
We're waiting.
We'll
We're
show
waiting.
you it still.
Yeah, the reshoot
Drop it,
coming up.
baby.
Listen, all right, here, let me.
Delete Me music video coming in a week. Okay,
Let me-
guys, be
Nice.
ready in a week.
Shoehorn me in. Shoehorn me
Yeah,
in.
and then I'll make sure this doesn't come out until 3 weeks before. So
Just hold on to it.
yeah, that'd be rude. It's gonna take me 2 seconds to edit this because there's literally nothing we have to do.
Yeah, I think maybe that like feminist part we could cut out, but we could leave it in too. I think it's fine either way. I think we should leave it
if
in.
there's anything that's the feminist part's good. And
Okay, yeah, because
even
we're all
remember-
male feminists, you know. It's we love women here.
Yeah.
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 Go women. Can we
Yeah.
say go?
Women
Can
are
we
fine.
say Hillary
1, 2,
Clinton?
3.
Go
Go
women!
Is it too early to say Hillary Clinton 28? Is it too early
bro,
to say
well,
vote Hillary Clinton 2028?
Is it sexist or misogynist for me to say .jpeg 2028?
Unless you're a woman, yes.
I'm a woman 50% of the time.
Okay, then yeah, it's 50% misogynist.
Yeah.
50% misogynist.
Yeah, do you like
.jpeg
this?
2028, baby. Vote
Hillary
for me.
Clinton.
I
Hillary
am
Clinton
pro-
2028.
I am pro trans girls on LSD with fully automatic assault
You're not
rifles.
old enough to be president yet, though.
I will be in 2028.
Will you? Isn't it 30,
no, it's
35?
35. Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
be
be
thir-
old enough.
You won't be
No.
35
No, you're not
in
doing the math
2028.
right.
No, you're
3
not doing the
years?
math.
Dot
That's
JPEG
right.
2028.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah. He said
I'd
math
like to
was
see
his
you
subject.
try.
He's a dummy.
Yeah, math
Yeah.
is my subject, so I'm gonna. There's this kid I went. There's this kid I went to school with. There's this kid I went to school with who every day he would wear a suit, and he was in the He was in the Student Government Association, and he was
Shut up,
like,
Buddy Holly.
he was like, I'm gonna be the president one day. I'm gonna be the politician.
Yeah, fuck yeah, get it, kid.
Networking at fucking school and shit. And I'm like, man, this guy's gonna end up homeless, bro, in a nice ass suit. It was sad to see, you know. He's spending all this time networking in a 50-person high school.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna be like the governor or something, or at
I
least
don't
like
know.
a Senate member.
Fuck Governor Ron DeSantis, since we're talking about governors
Hey,
in
yo,
Florida.
I'll kick that dude's ass in the ring, bro. I'll take his ear
when
off.
I graduated in 2020, I wore a face mask that had duct tape on it that said "Fuck Ron DeSantis."
Hell yeah, bro.
And I'll always be proud of that because I was not only on
Fuck yeah.
I was not only on anti-Israel shit in like 2017,
fuck
way
Israel.
before most other people, but I was also on that way before most other people.
Yeah.
I'm just early to the game of hate and shit.
He's
Yeah.
very politically in touch.
I'm in
Nice.
touch.
You're in touch with
In
your
line.
inner political feelings.
Yeah.
Butthole.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nice and hairy like a jungle down there.
It's like
Welcome to the jungle.
it's like eating a seaweed salad.
Ooh yeah, it's like you know, whenever I wipe my ass, it's like getting peanut butter out of a shag carpet.
I love that fucking line.
Yeah, getting peanut butter out of a shag carpet. It's like it like takes way too many pieces of toilet
You guys
paper
gotta
than
just
it should.
pull the trigger and get a bidet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I should
No, you're
honestly just for like practical purposes, shaving my asshole would make it way easier to wipe my ass. Like,
But if you
super
get a
easy.
bidet, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a problem. And
Oh,
then you
yeah,
don't
not a
have
problem
to
at all.
risk cutting your sphincter open with a razor blade.
What if I just dip
It's
my
only
ass
happened
in
like
there?
5 times.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, but I've shaved my asshole probably 30, 40 times.
I mean, that's still a pretty
like
high
odds.
statistical
That's
rate.
like
Yeah,
1 in 6.
So that's like one in
Yeah.
8
Yeah,
odds if it's
yeah,
every
it happens.
40.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
40 times you do
gotta
it
shave
5
my
times.
asshole
No,
whether
that's
I have a
way.
bidet
That's
or
like
not.
1 in fucking like 1 in 4, 1 in 2 times. Like
I probably
not
shaved
1 in
my
2,
asshole-
That's fucking half
No,
the time.
if he's done it 30 times,
Yeah,
and
it's-
and he's cut himself 6,
yeah,
that 6
That's-
divided by 30 is like
fifth of the time.
Yeah, 1/5.
Fifth of the
Yeah.
time.
Because
Damn.
6 times 6 is 36.
So every 5 times I can be expected to cut a hole in my sphincter.
Yeah, 20%.
Can you do like I gotta look it up, but can you use like Nair on your asshole? Because that sounds way easier, you know.
Ooh,
I
if
mean,
you
it would
get a chem
hurt.
burn. I've gotten a chem burn in my asshole.
Kimburn on my asshole would be rough, you
It's-
know.
I would say it's worse than
We,
a
you know,
nick.
I think
It's
the
worse
most
than a nick.
consistent topic on this cast so far has been
Assholes.
hairy assholes.
in sex.
Hairy assholes mostly. Like
Sex,
we've been
butt
talking
sex,
about shaving
gay
our
shit.
assholes a lot.
Hey yo, shouts out Dragon
I
Gay for being slightly homoerotic.
think we've also leaned into killing people and
I just, you know,
Yeah,
we tend
yeah.
to talk, me and
Yeah.
Brad tend to talk
I get
about
drunk
that
and
a
I
lot.
talk about. I'm like, yo, I could beat the shit out of that person.
yeah.
I can't beat the
happens.
shit out of anybody. I'm a string bean man. I have no experience, so I lose to damn near anyone. You know, a child could probably beat my ass if they were angry enough.
Trying to think about who you would whoop in a fight.
Some like very small, like, you know, there's some people that
You probably
that-
beat the shit out of Grimes.
like I know some people in real life
We
that
don't
I
believe
maybe
in
would have a
hitting
chance
women
against.
here.
Yeah. Why would I hit a woman,
Because
dude?
we're 50%.
I was just reading that. I was just talking about how great Amelia Earhart is. Why would I hit a
Oh my
woman?
god, please fucking stop spinning me like I'm a misogynist.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get you on it
Yeah.
someday. We're gonna get you on it someday.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have
You
to
like
say
women.
that, if you have to
Yeah,
say that,
I have a girlfriend that's a biological, like, real ass woman. Like,
Wow.
Oh, real?
I know-
ass
oh my
woman?
god, see,
That's
and then
brave.
see
of
now you're
you.
trapped. Now you're
Yeah.
putting yourself. You don't. If you
Yeah.
don't explain
trans
yourself,
girls
it's
are
fine.
real girls.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am pro trans girls on
He's
LSD.
he's
with
covering
fully
he's
automatics.
covering his ass.
Yeah.
That's
He's covering
what
his ass.
JPEG
Nice.
2028 is.
Nice.
Let's get him.
Oh yeah.
Let's get 'em, guys.
Yeah, trans girls are real girls. Trans men are real men. If you feel that you need to do surgery to your body, fuck it. It's not my body. Fuck it. Run it, bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get some titties installed.
like
They're
a
gonna
big-
be like quadruple D's.
I
Nice.
think we'd have a problem.
I think I'd look fucking sweet.
No, I think I would have a problem in the household if you had like quadruple. Ds.
What you would? What I couldn't walk around in my own house with
Yeah.
quadruple D's.
I just-
Yeah.
I
Get a
mean-
load of this.
yeah, like get a load of this guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
says he likes women, but I
Yeah.
couldn't walk around in the household
Yeah,
with big titties.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, just because
Yeah.
I'm also rocking the meat rod of death. You know, like what are we talking about
That's
here?
like my dream,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
need
I
a-
know, right?
need a
It's the
girl
best
with-
thing
with
ever.
Huge knockers to crush me with their tits and fuck me in the ass.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, dude!
Yeah.
You're getting open on that. They're learning everything. I gotta grab another
What?
beer.
I've been
Yeah.
on.
And I got, I'm gonna take a piss. Can we let it get only like the controllable amount of gay while I'm gone? So when I
I'll
get
keep a
back,
lid
we
on
can-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep a lid on it, pal.
I put the cords
Yeah.
away so
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
could not step on them. on the way
Restrain
out.
yourself.
Cords
guy.
away. We're an hour and 23 minutes in. Hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
no. I think we should go for like maybe 2. You know,
I think we can cut
Whatever.
it whenever. I'm cool. With
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I'm having I'm having a blast. I just feel like I've been
we've been
drunk and
blabbering.
steamrolling. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Chuck's just been quiet. We've
I'm
been
an
giving him a
observational
chance.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought observational.
Well, don't end the podcast before I come back.
Yeah,
and leave.
no,
Been to
that
an
would be rude.
observatory.
Yeah, I
You ever
think
absorbed the heavenly bodies.
I've been to a planetarium.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I've stargazed.
I love stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some alien shit. You know, I've
Got a
seen
couple of
shooting
telescopes
stars.
in the day.
They had the northern lights here in Michigan while I was gone
didn't
twice,
catch
and
them.
I'm
That's
real
cool.
upset.
No, we didn't catch him. We didn't get him in the area.
Working, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I can tell my alien story when I'm back, but my
Okay.
bladder is fuller than shit,
Yeah, I
man.
feel
Oh,
that.
nice.
We also live in like Kalamazoo. I don't give a fuck. Come to Kalamazoo,
Wow.
bitch. If you fucking want to fight, I will blow your ass
They
up.
know your Wi-Fi password too.
My ass.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I sure would.
Roasted.
In the big city, this is one of the biggest cities in Michigan. We have so much light pollution that even if we could see the aurora borealis from here, that we couldn't because of
Right.
light pollution.
Right.
So bummer. And I had to work the next day. It was like in the weekday.
Bummer.
Yeah, hashtag bummer.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
That's all right. I've never seen the Northern Lights, but I will. I want to like actually go see them up in like the cold, like where all the ice and
Oh,
shit.
where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, where like it was first like observed with like the naked eye.
Norway.
I thought it was like you can see them in Alaska
Alaska.
and maybe probably Greenland, wherever it's like really icy, is like in the north. That's northern. Never mind.
In the north. Hell yeah, King of the North, Jon Snow.
If you could
baby.
change your fate, would ya?
Would you, laddie? Would you change your fate, laddie? Or would you keep it the same?
I've never seen that movie.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about. I was
Brave?
just rolling with it.
Pixar.
Oh,
Brave, with the
yeah.
orange curly. She's got hair like mine, but a
No,
ginger.
I haven't seen
I
that
guess her
one.
brothers turned into bears, but it's not Brother Bear.
Oh, Brother Bear.
Yo,
Have
shut
you
up.
seen the movie, laddie?
Brother Bear is really sad. I cry so. Oh, dude, I cry.
Brother Bear.
There's like three.
What a sad movie that is.
There's like 3 times in Brother Bear.
I saw the movie. I said, "Isn't that a sad movie?"
Yeah, facts. What's your favorite movie, Chuck? Do you have one?
Superhero movie
Oh my god, with Drake Bell.
with Drake Bell,
Where he's
baby.
what is he? The dragonfly?
Yeah.
I was gonna say praying mantis for a second. I knew his
he's
suit
the
was green.
dragonfly gets bit by a poison dragonfly.
Yeah, it's a play on fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Um,
Banger.
My favorite joke from that movie, it's like the only, like I said, the only one that I remember is where his dad's like, he's like 16 or 18 or whatever, and his dad's
Yeah.
like, maybe for your birthday we'll get you circumcised.
Oh yeah, bruh.
It's the one joke I remember.
Yeah, I would hate that. I had a friend
that would suck.
that got circumcised when he was 12.
That's would suck. Damn.
Yeah.
There's this dude I follow on Twitter who's like a kinkster who's like do you know, have you heard about like foreskin regrowth?
No.
You can like rehabilitate your foreskin back.
Like rub an ointment on it? Rub CBD oil
There-
on
yeah,
your
you
foreskin?
put like essentially HGH on it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you jelk, where you like
Ew.
stretch the
Dude,
skin
yeah.
as far as you
Well,
can.
joking is also just to stretch your penis longer.
Whatever. It's you
You
can
can do a
regrow
lot.
your foreskin allegedly.
I don't think it's true. I don't really think that makes any sense.
There's a dude on Twitter who's been circumcised twice.
Have you ever gotten a
Or 3
blumpkin?
times.
Circumcised
A
3
blumpkin?
Yeah.
A blowjob while I'm taking a shit?
Yeah.
That sounds unsanitary.
Yeah, that sounds
And
terrible.
I don't want her to smell my fucking fat ass dude.
yeah, my
while she's
disgusting
giving me
animal
head.
shits. Yeah, like hell no.
I mean, it's hard enough for me to get like rimmed / fingered, let alone
shit.
Jesus,
a
dude.
B job, a blowjob, fuck.
A blowjob, a blowjay.
Well, I'm taking a shit. That's just gross.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
man.
so
come
I've
on.
never had a blumpkin.
You
no.
know, I love shitting. Like shitting is great, and I love getting a blowjob, but at the same time, sounds
Yo!
terrible.
Yeah.
Like they're two. You know, it's like I
That
like.
doesn't mean you should eat pizza in a swimming pool.
You know, I like. Well, you know, I like eating burgers, and I like.
certainly
you know.
not if it's supreme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you know, I like eating burgers, and I like fucking going on a roller coaster. But I'm not gonna eat a burger while I'm on a roller
Sounds
coaster.
like
You
a
know,
recipe for disaster.
I would do that.
sounds like I would fucking choke. You know.
You might do that. That would be kind of fucking lit.
You know what
Yeah.
I would want is it like if I had you guys ever heard about those?
of soup.
Bowl of soup. Oh,
that's gross.
Just fucking, just
Yeah.
spill it
Pea
all
soup.
over everyone. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
fucking like
Yeah,
boiling
yeah,
hot, like
yeah, yeah.
fresh off the
Yeah.
oven.
My thought,
yeah.
my thought is that you have the bowl of soup and it's about to start and you just chug the whole thing.
That'd be
So
crazy.
as soon as you hit
Yeah,
the corkscrew,
yeah.
you're just
Oh fuck. Yeah, just like
Jack
straight
Lyle.
fresh soup. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's like 70% soup and like 30% stomach acid.
Woo.
Shit.
Woo.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds horrifying.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
sounds
guys
horrible.
ever see the show Hurl? It used to be on
No.
TV.
Ew.
The premise was you would eat a bunch of food, like
Oh
do
my
a
God.
competitive eating challenge, and then go on a bunch of roller coasters.
Oh fuck!
God.
Yeah, and like
And
do a bunch of challenges like that.
Whoever lasted the longest. One.
Yeah. They won like $1,000 or some minuscule prize.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
not worth it. That
Yeah.
sounds like torture. Hey,
Yeah.
you know this is a good topic
That
to
sounds
talk
fun.
about.
You got food and entertainment for the day. That
I
sounds
guess.
good to me.
I mean, we got a little. You know, this is a tiny bit of a detour, but Joey Chestnut, the fucking the best hot
Yeah.
dog
Joey
eater in
Chestnut,
the world.
go fuck yourself.
He was
you know, he
banned.
beat some guy's ass.
He was banned from attending the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship because he's sponsored by a vegan hot dog company. And so obviously since it's not so like the national hot dog eating contest is a Nathan's brand, like Nathan's hot dog brand event.
Yeah.
So Joey Chestnut, since he was sponsored by a vegan company that's like taking their business,
Yeah.
they were like, even though you're the most iconic hot dog eater in America, you cannot come. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, man.
You know, I
Damn.
think
that's
you,
fucked up.
I think he whooped some guy's ass at a hot dog eating
Yeah,
contest.
good for him.
After eating like 50 hot dogs, like
Fucking
mid hot
beats him.
dog.
yeah.
Some protester came up on stage and
Yeah,
like,
I saw that video. Yeah, he
yeah,
started beating his ass. Yeah.
yeah.
What are you coming up here to protest us eating hot
Yeah,
dog? You know
yeah,
what, pal? You know
yeah,
what, pal?
yeah.
Yeah, you deserve to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Professional eating
Yeah.
is an American tradition.
Yo,
you know?
shouts out Kobayashi.
Yeah, he's really fucking crazy.
Yeah. Is he still doing it?
I
Is he
don't.
still
I
alive?
think he retired like a couple years
fair.
ago.
It's probably best for
because
his
he was
health.
doing all those like YouTube challenges and shit too, and it just like what
That
he
dude's
couldn't.
scary.
He couldn't like.
I think if I met Kobayashi in real life, I would like be like petrified. I'd be like,
yeah,
this
it's like
dude-
he could eat me.
This dude's this dude's stomach is like a thing of like
Yeah, like he
a
could probably
human
fit.
freak.
He
nature.
could probably fit my whole body in his stomach on some vor shit. You know, E621. You know.
I never got vor. Never understood that.
No, me neither. It's always been like, why do you want to like? The vor art that I find like morbidly interesting is like where they show people dissolving in the stomach acid. It's like so fucked up and
Call
gross.
that hard vor.
It's like so
There's-
interesting.
There's like
though.
hard vor and soft vor.
Yeah, like soft vor is like you're just getting swallowed. Hard vor is like you're getting chewed up and fucking
They're
dissolved
the
in
death.
stomach
The
acid.
death is
Yeah.
involved.
Like it's more realistic to if you were
Yeah.
actually be eaten by a fucking giant
See,
creature. How do you get
Just
turned on
like-
by that?
My issue with vor is that I have such a weak stomach. I have like acid reflux and IBS and stuff. I
Gay.
mean, sometimes if I walk
Gay.
too hard, I'll throw up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Bitch.
sometimes when I come too hard, I get nauseous, dude. I just get like I
Yeah.
get lightheaded
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck,
Especially
oh,
after
fuck.
hitting the poppers. Shouts out
Yeah.
poppers. Gay rights.
Shouts out getting head while taking a popper, dude. Shit is
Whoa.
crazy. Shit
Shouts
is
out hitting the
mind-blowing.
popper right before you pop the horse dildo in.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I wonder how much is going to get edited out of this, really, if any. Like,
Probably none of it.
I hope not. I hope not.
I'm
I
probably
hope
gonna
not.
throw it up before the end of the day. Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
shit,
it'll
I'm
take
ready.
like 5 minutes to edit. The
Yeah, I
longest
mean,
thing
you're
is gonna
just
be
singing
transferring this
audio.
file.
Nice.
Hi, mom. Hi, dad.
Thank
Yeah.
God it's
Well,
not
my
on
mom and dad
channel.
already know more than they need
Hi,
to.
Mr. and Mrs. Dodge. You're very nice folks. I enjoy your
Yeah,
your,
love you.
your child
love
a lot.
You, love my parents. Shout out my parents after all these things I've talked about.
Shouts
Shout out my
out
parents.
Jim X Dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read Jim
I
X
can't-
Dodge's book.
Go
I can't
read
wait to
Pig
read his.
Iron.
What's his new one with the detective?
Erogenous Jones.
Erogenous Jones.
Here, let me just plug a
Like,
little
go,
shit. Yeah.
go.
Erogenous Jones. My dad wrote this book called Erogenous Jones. My parents are very like pro-trans, pro-left. They're always posting like kind of corny but like wholesome like pro-gay content and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need from old folks. And my dad wrote a book called Erogenous Jones, Private Detective, about a private detective like noir style that once a month he turns into like a woman. And like I'm sure that will factor into the plot. I haven't read it. It's not out yet.
Bad son. Haven't read your dad's
It's
book.
not even out. How am I supposed to read it if it's not out?
Read the blueprints over his shoulder.
He doesn't. I don't live with him. He lives in Florida. How am I supposed to do that?
Get him to mail you. Have him read them to you.
Yeah, he
Have a
could email
bedtime
me.
Story.
I mean, I'd love that, but a long time ago, there's actually
I'm
an
just
audio.
busting your balls,
There's an
bro.
audio book with me and my dad when I was a young kid
I
out
think
on
my
YouTube.
mom tried to write a book.
Yeah.
Shit was fucking trash, bro.
Really trash. She would try to write a book. My dad's a good writer. He's been writing my whole life, and I've always liked his poetry and his writing. What?
Well, my dad's a good writer.
Oh wow!
What's wrong
wow!
with my mom,
wow.
bro? You
I
hating on my
didn't
mom?
say anything about your mom. I didn't.
You
You're
called
the
her
one
a-
that
you
you're.
called her a hoe.
Whoa! I never said that. You're the one that said your mom wrote a book and it sucked. I didn't say that
I
at
didn't
all.
say that.
Didn't you just say that?
No, dude. What? She's
You
my
d-
mom. Why would I say that? Call her
Oh my
trash.
God. Hey, is this guy gaslighting me right
I
now?
don't know. I walked in.
God damn it.
I heard the back end of that conversation.
God
All
damn
I know is that Chuck's mom has a fursuit, and
Thomas.
it's, her persona is a giraffe.
Aw.
Also, is it androgynous or erogenous? Androgynous, Jones?
Erogenous.
Erogenous, which is like erotic.
It's an actual word, but yeah,
means
it's
like-
not androgynous because he's not androgynous.
No,
he's one or
it's
the
only-
other.
Yeah,
So,
it's only
I'm
once
gonna
a month
do a
that he's
co-
a woman.
Once a month, yeah. That's he has the
Yeah.
covers like released on his Instagram.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
a
I think I've
cosplay
seen it.
once
I
the
think
book
I like
is
the
out.
post.
I'm gonna cosplay as
You'll,
erogenous.
you'll probably
Jones.
pretty much just be a noir detective with tits, I'd imagine.
No, I'll be the femme one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You pretty much just be a noir, which is a cool outfit for sure.
My my jacket
great.
will be really skimpy. That's the
Yeah,
point.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Listen,
imagine
if you haven't seen my butt cheeks, you're missing out. I'm gonna be real.
you're missing out.
My girlfriend says
$5
my
a
ass
month.
is perfect.
$5 a month.
Yeah. It's $4.99 a month. Subscribe to my
$4.99,
OnlyFans.
baby.
Fuck
That's
it.
a good
No,
price.
the price is going up
That's
for the
a-
fucking
Yeah, it
record.
should, it
it's
should.
about to go up $2 because I just
Wow,
noticed that I
$2.
passed over 1,000 images in my OnlyFans
Ooh.
library.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, you guys owe me more.
Shout out.
If you for $5
shout
a
out-
month, you can access the whole library of my.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways.
All right. Another topic.
I just went and got some Ricolas. Shouts out Ricola. These are my favorite cough drops. Does anyone eat a cough drop?
No, I'm
My
I'm
throat's
good.
a little sore.
Speaking of cough drop, we could smoke some weed real quick.
Yeah, I'm down.
Someone has the lighter. Someone has the lighter that
I thought I
isn't
saw it
me.
get sucked up by the couch.
It's probably got
I
sucked
don't
up.
see it.
Huh.
Sorry.
Who's trying to get?
I didn't mean to cop a
Hey man, as soon as you guys aren't in the living
Well, I
room,
gotta
I'm
smell
getting
these
sucked
herbs.
up by the couch.
Oh yeah, sorry if I've been like moving and jostling a lot. These couches are new to us, and I'm
I
kind
don't
of still
care.
figuring out how to sit on them.
I don't think it
I've
matters.
Been,
I've been
I
moving
was
around
like
the
that
whole
one,
time.
I was
My
like that
pants are
one
also
weed
tight.
commercial where she's like.
Oh yeah.
Deflated girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deflated girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a classic. When I watched that PSA, it made me want to try
Thomas.
weed more. He's so cute. Oh, get him up here. I already got him up here.
Hey, big man.
A couple seconds
You got
earlier.
something to say?
No, he
I
doesn't.
bet
have
it's
nothing.
meow.
He ain't got nothing to say.
Sometimes he will talk back, but not frequently. You know, we did talk about him on the Chuck cast before, but he didn't appear. This is his first appearance. He
But
probably
he's
won't.
already an internet celebrity.
Yeah, Thomas.
He sure is.
beautiful.
You know. I've noticed. So, I
Milo at?
I don't know. I look at my like Instagram likes on my posts sometimes, and
Oh my balls!
what gets
See, I
the
love the
what
pussy.
gets the most amount of attention is me when I'm revealing my skin, like when I'm looking sexy.
Yeah.
That gets the most likes.
I'm hoping one of your trashy friends shows some skin.
Second most is pictures of Thomas, and then the third most is my art. Like that's what
Nice.
people
Yeah, I feel it.
gravitate to the least. They want to see me sexy, number one, fair enough. My cat, who's
Duh.
very cute, fair enough.
Yep.
And then my art. Fair enough. I don't
why-
blame anyone.
That's why my sexy Insta is pushing 1,120 followers. Or it's
Wow.
it's almost 1,200.
Drop
Wow.
the at.
And then
Drop that
later.
later.
Oh.
And
I already know the ad.
and then .jpeg is like 375. But also I haven't advertised .jpeg. I think I may have advertised my other
Oh,
one.
there goes
Anyways,
Thomas.
I don't want to.
yeah, I mean
I
this.
brought it up a lot for a person. Don't make me
Yeah,
sing.
I know you were the
Don't make
one.
me sing.
You were the one who was like don't mention it during the podcast, and now
don't-
you're the
just
one
don't
mentioning
name drop
it.
me.
Hey, I didn't name drop anything. You name dropped yourself.
I wear a disguise for the record. If anyone's
I'm disguised. Yeah, he dresses like Zorro.
I
you
wear
know,
a
like
disguise.
the all black like fabric suit. That's the
yeah. No, I dress
outfit.
like Zorro from One Piece, where I have
Yo,
three
I found the
swords and my hair is green.
thumbtacks.
Oh.
I found
You got the
thumbtacks.
thumbtacks. Let's go.
They were under the
We need-
table.
I want to hang every poster I have. rolled
Yeah,
up over there.
I want to get the now that we have the furniture, we can get the living
Fuck
room
it, run
decorated.
it.
We
Yeah,
should have
dude.
put something up in the background, but it's a little
Yeah.
too late now. I was looking for the lighter still, man.
Oh, we gotta have more lighters than one.
Shout out pair_bomb.
Shouts out Pear Bomb. I love that person.
Plug.
Yeah. All right, can damn, I kind of feel like things are winding down. Should we
Here it is.
nice. Maybe we should shut her down. I'm running out of talking points, you know?
Maybe we should smoke this bowl and outro.
Yeah, let's do the outro and we can smoke the bowl after, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we already smoked some on camera. They know we smoke weed out here.
Yeah, fuck
if they
it.
watch if they watch Young Chuck live, they see him smoke weed every live stream.
Oh, yeah,
Which you
bro.
should tune into his lives, especially he's pretty
yeah,
good at
bro.
GeoGuessr. Woo!
Damn, show it off.
Damn.
Let's go. Look at that bazooka booty.
Woo! You're gonna have to. Sorry, I
Mommy.
was too close to the mic when I did that. Woo! You're gonna have to balance that down.
I'll be all right. Rest in peace, headphone users.
All right. Well, anybody have any last things to say? Last thoughts?
The current date is Saturday, April the 12th, 2025.
Gay people.
Gay people, yeah, man.
Shouts out Michigan.
And trans people, protect trans people.
Protect
Buy my
trans
sticker
people.
on
Protect
Etsy.
Gay people. Gay rights. Poppers
Yeah.
are gay rights.
Fuck Elon Musk.
Hey, yo, fuck RFK Jr.
Fuck,
Buy me a
fuck
butt plug.
Joe Rogan.
Fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
If you want to buy any of us sex toys, just I'll
Put
give
our
you my
ads-
address.
Hit us in the DMs.
Yeah. Hit us
Yep.
in the DMs.
Please send me a 4K webcam.
Can we go down the line and like plug shit? You know,
Yeah,
like
totally,
at the end,
totally.
You can start
All right, what's up? My name is Brad. .jpeg, Skullhole.
Spotify.
Producer, rapper, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
Yeah.
I release tapes. I have an embroidery
YouTube.
machine. YouTube. Please buy my merchandise. Please listen to
Mm-hmm.
my albums. I have 2 EPs coming out this year. The first one's gonna be called "I Do Be Rappin'," and the second one is called Technicolor Hyperdream.
Oh yeah.
Look out for Ouya A, fashion, delete me,
Delete me.
weather, by my side. Please listen to my music. Please check out my art.
Oh, yeah.
I love you. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Chuck.
Nice.
Chuck. I mean, we're gonna be on your channel, so like we're already promoting you.
Are we gonna be on my
Shouts out Young
channel?
Chuck.
I think so. I mean, it makes
I can
the
put
most
it on
sense.
mine. Whatever is comfortable.
Yeah,
I
no.
think it makes the most sense to put it on Chuck's channel. I
It's
think
a
we should put it on
caps.
Chuck's channel. in my opinion.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really make a difference to
All
me.
right.
cares?
Well, what do you have to say, Chuck?
Yeah, I like watching anime and I like listening to BTS and I like eating beans.
Fuck
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I like also eating tortilla chips.
Listen
Ooh,
to
yeah,
egg
hell yeah.
music.
If you
Yeah,
want
listen
to.
egg music.
If you want to.
It literally makes you a
Actually,
million times smarter.
It does make you a million times smarter. So if you want to get a million times smarter, listen to egg music. But you're also listening to the music that you want to listen to too. Listen to
Yeah.
music that you have fun.
Not just
and
try and be
the best
happy.
thing that you can do is dance because it's really good for your brain, and also it's important to drink water
Yep.
and look at the sun and the clouds if you're upset,
Yeah, stare straight at the
and
sun.
talk to
Get
the
some vitamin
trees.
D.
Stare straight at the sun.
Your health is the most important thing that you have.
Mental, physical,
sure.
and spiritual.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Butt plugs.
Butt plugs increase your
Waluigi
chi.
butt plug.
Well,
Gay.
yeah, butt plugs increase your chakra. Just so you
Waluigi
know.
Butt plug productions
Um,
increases your chakras.
Yeah. So I mean,
Jax, go.
yeah, I have a couple things to shout out. My YouTube channel, Schubert. It's in my Instagram bio. Instagram is uptown_dumpster.
Shouts out FNAF videos. Shouts out
Yeah, I
TF2.
have one FNAF video. I'll make more when I have a laptop again. Mostly a graffiti artist, and I sell stickers on Etsy, but nobody buys those. So if you buy one, the only person who's bought one is me. So if you buy one, you'll be the first.
I'm picking one.
Wow, you
you
could
know-
make history and be the first.
Make history, be the first to buy from
Yeah,
my
you can beat
store.
my ass to
The
it.
first and probably the only. I don't make a lot of sales, but yeah, I don't know. Just look at my graffiti. That's really all I care about. I love my graffiti. That's my main thing.
Nice.
Uptown Dumpster.
Uptown_dumpster on Instagram,
Young X
guys.
Chuck.
Young X Chuck. Dot
Period, J period peg.
dot period J
I'm trying
period.
to buy the
peg
regular
period.
handle. If Instagram fucking get a hold of me.
Nice. I'm
Can
trying
you
to.
buy it from them?
I
well,
gotta-
yeah. We.
Forever.
All right. Well,
I'm
nice
trying to
see
buy a
y'all.
Nintendo Switch
Nice to talk
2,
to
so
everyone.
if you have money that you want to send for me to buy a Nintendo Switch 2, I
Yeah,
kind of
your
want to play
Patreon's
Mario
still up?
Party World.
Give
Your
Chuck some
Patreon's
money.
still up?
No, my Patreon is dead because I'm a bad man.
He'll tell you his Venmo or Cash App or whatever whatever they got
Western
for
Union
bot.
me.
Oh, PayPal Young Chuck. Shit.
Yeah,
Let me
PayPal Young
be-
Chuck. That's the ending message. PayPal Young Chuck money.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
give me all your money.
Love you guys.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
All
Buy
right.
my cryptocurrency.
Well, thanks
Oh,
for
dude.
listening, y'all.
Chuck,
if you listen
no,
this
don't do
long.
that.
Buy my cryptocurrency.
All right.